Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Shook After Dark for our very special Sunday stream, special Easter edition. Happy Easter, everybody. For tonight's live stream, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking a look at a brand new video from ALR Now. This is actually her admitting what she really has eaten to get to that size. I'll believe it when I see it. I don't think that she has actually ever showed us what she has eaten to get to that size, except maybe in this one video that's in the back of my mind. It might be from like 2020. You thought I was going to say 19, didn't you? Anyways, we'll see where the night takes us. I did hear some rumblings that Foodie may be returning to Canada, although I wouldn't get my hopes up about that. And we will discuss that, why it may or may not be what she needs to do right now. But it is Easter. I don't know if we're going to have like a little bit of a quiet night, but welcome in everyone. That's okay. It's also 420, so maybe some people are out there celebrating that in the evening, Easter during the day, 420 at night. It's all very natural. It's very natural. It's a plant. Welcome in, Bimbo. I think you were first, actually. Yes. I love the Kirby. I love the little Kirby profile picture. I actually, I don't know if you guys have ever played Kirby and the Forgotten Land on the Switch. Highly, highly, highly recommend that game. If you like Kirby or like Mario. It was really fun. It was really cool. I actually think like I never got around to finishing the final boss. Like the whole thing is super easy, and then you get to the final boss and it's like a real fight against this like flying creature. I don't know if I've ever actually beaten it. That's kind of embarrassing, but I did get to the end. My favorite live stream on my favorite holiday, 420. Not Easter girly. I feel like it would be a good day to bring out Jesus. This number, not like actually Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. Live for that, though. Honestly, if I had like any part to do in a church, I would get us to sing that. If I had any, like, obviously I wouldn't really be in a church unless it was like, there's like a Beyonce church where they praise God, but they also sing Beyonce and other pop stuff. I don't know. I saw it on the news. It was like some LGBT church where like the choir would also sing like pop songs, gospel and pop. Love a little gospel pop mixture. Honestly, yeah, just do that. Like, I'm kind of over the like punk rock Jesus. Do you guys know what I mean? Have you guys gone to one of those like new, I don't, not really new age, but like modern? Yeah, have you guys gone to one of those like modern Christian churches, like non-denominational, where they have like a punk rock band and they're singing about Jesus? I don't know. I'm kind of over that. Like, let's have like a pop artist instead. But I remember that. Oh my gosh, you guys, one thing I do not miss. One thing I do not miss, if you are Catholic, so I grew up Catholic, every Easter there would be a mass for like 2.5 hours to like 3 hours, the Easter vigil. Me and my sister would hate that because my mom would like force us to go. You're not getting, like, we pretty much knew like we had to go or she would be really mad. So we sat there through it for 2.5 to 3 hour mass. Just so like, and it's hard to get anything out of mass, at least when I was a kid growing up and I had kind of aged out of the youth program. Like once you pass 8th grade, you can go to like this night program, but you don't go to Sunday school anymore, at least at the church I went to. And you just go to regular mass with everybody else. And I don't think I got like anything out of that. It's almost like they're speaking a different language. Yeah, it's almost like they're speaking a different language, really, with just like the things that it's very, very old school, you know? So then later on in my life, I went to that more like non-denominational Christian, and that was better. Like, I'm not a church girly, but that was definitely better. Like, I could understand, like, they would talk about the meaning of Christmas is not about the presents, it's about Jesus and family. You know, something plain English. Becca, thank you for the super. Happy Easter. Bring back car mukbangs. You want me to bring back the car mukbangs? I've thought about it, honestly, especially lately as things like, I don't know, if I'm just like out and about and maybe I have like an hour. I'm still feeling kind of tired. I definitely took a nap before I came on. I went to my grandma's all day today. And then when I got home, I took a nap for like an hour. Woke up at like 9:30. Got put together as fast as I could to come on the live stream. So what, like 37 minutes it took us to get on? No, more like 40. 40 minutes. I don't know why it took me so long, but you hated math as a kid. It was so boring. I know it's hard to understand what they're like even saying. I don't know. And they read like the same thing, like, I don't know. I don't know if it just like repeats every so often, but I think it does. Like they go through the whole Bible and then eventually it just like repeats over again after like a couple years. Angelina Dugan, thank you for being a member for 31 months. Happy Easter, girls. Yes, yes, yes. Happy Easter, everybody. Welcome, welcome. You know what I want to do? I want to go to the store and get some discounted Easter candy. Hmm. Oh yeah, and then the priest like does their own monologue. I forget what it's called. There's a specific word. Did I shower today? Use any rags? Of course I showered. Does it look like I didn't shower? Because I shower every day, thank you. And I do use a rag, use a washcloth. That's another thing. Why is it that like every so often there is a debate on Twitter about whether or not people should use washcloths, like, or whether or not they do use them? Use a washcloth, a loofah, a brush, something. Better yet, all of them. Better yet, all of them. You're goofing? Okay, welcome in. Welcome in. Don't make me self-conscious. I'm still like in that nap haze. The nap haze. I stayed up really late. I've been super busy lately, just outside of YouTube. And so I haven't had a lot of time to play my video games. So I pretty much stayed up all night last night playing video games. And then I only got to sleep for like 5 hours before I had to get up and get ready to go celebrate Easter. So I almost didn't come out. I almost didn't get out of bed. Like, I just want to lay in bed. What am I playing? So I was playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I beat it. And now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Mirage because I never finished that one. But I started like a quarter of the way through, so I'm proud of you for getting out of bed. Right? Like, because I always regret it too. Like, I would wake up tomorrow, like, or I would wake up at like 3 a.m. because it was so early when I went to bed, and I would be like, are you kidding? I should have went on. What am I doing? Your girls are into Baldur's Gate. That's a good game. I actually have that game. I just haven't really like fired it up too much. I think I played like 2 hours total. It's on the backlog. It's on the backlog for sure. Look what my mom got me. It's a bunny. I'm definitely going to be eating this. Easter bunny. Oh yeah, and I have to go and get discounted. I want Kit Kats. I just have been on a bit of a Kit Kat rage lately. I wolfed down a whole King bar the other day, which is like eight like Kit Kat pieces, you know what I mean? And it was really good. And it left me wanting more. So now I'm like, let me go to the store and see what they have on sale. See's Candy, bougie. Is it? I know my mom likes it. Like, she's very specific with certain things. Like, when it comes to food, my mom's like very specific. Like, she needs this brand, this restaurant, this takeout place. Like, she has her specific favorites and she's not changing. Kit Kats hit different wrapped in foil. Really? Like, you like it wrapped in foil? I don't know. The Cadbury eggs, meh. I'm not like a super fan of you know what's way better than Cadbury eggs? Just like the Reese's eggs. But that's because I'm such a peanut butter person. So I love the Reese's eggs. I should have got them. Oh, they're so good. I ate like 2 bags. During Easter like season, I ate 2 bags of the Reese's carrots. And they're not carrots. They're Reese's peanut butter in chocolate shaped like a carrot. And it's so good. So good. Reese's Rabbit. Ooh. I like anything Reese's, to be honest. I'm a big peanut butter fan. Big peanut butter fan. Cadbury cream eggs are crap now. Are they? I never really, like, I always feel like they leave me desiring something because my mom makes eggs. She makes peanut butter eggs and she makes coconut eggs, but she didn't make them this year. She's just been very busy. And they're so much better than anything Cadbury puts out. Like, so I'm just spoiled. But she doesn't make like a cream egg. I don't even really like the way that the cream tastes in the Cadbury cream egg. Like, it doesn't taste that good. Yeah. Peeps are amazing when they're toasted, like marshmallows. Ooh, that's a good idea to like toast your peeps. I didn't get the peeps in the bathtub this year. Well, I feel like we did it 2 years in a row. It was time to like switch it up a little bit. Maybe we'll bring it back next year by popular demand. If you guys don't remember last year, I had a little miniature bathtub and I put peeps in it. But I had to like keep a Ziploc bag so they weren't just like out for months on end, you know, or weeks on end. So I'd take them out for the live stream or video and it would just be like peeps in a bathtub like Chantal's. I think that Easter or was that Valentine's that she did that? I don't even know. But maybe it was both. Back when Foodie Beauty was an OF star, before she was Muslim, she was OF. That's crazy to go from OF to Muslim. At least she's not like one of those grifters. Did you guys see that one girl? Well, she did the whole thing as like a grift, but yeah, her SWDs. There was that girl with like red hair, and she was on the Whatever podcast. She is an OF girly pop. And then she like quit and got baptized. And then I think I think she like tried to do podcasts and stuff and keep her clothes on and whatever. And like the numbers just weren't there to support her lifestyle. So she just like went back to OF. But it was all just like a grift to begin with. Like she thought, oh, let me see if I can like spin this off into like a podcast career. It didn't work out. And then she just went back to OF. Linda Hickey, welcome to Shookers. No melons, no views. Well, it's like once you've cultivated like that kind of specific audience, that's why I think like Camilla's doing it the right way. If you guys know Camilla Arajo or whatever her last name is on TikTok, she has managed to kind of reach like a mainstream, like a woman audience as well. But then she also has like her OF men audience. By getting into like TikTok drama and things like that. I don't know. She's done it well. She's somehow, you know, having a podcast and doing OF and just being like a personality. I think she started with like OF. Or like Sophie Rain. I heard Sophie Rain was like lying about her age. She's 23, but she tells everyone she's 20 so that she can attract like the really weird perverts that want them like as young as possible. I can't. Yeah, a podcaster slash personality. Oh my gosh, I saw an article that Sophie Rain, who's like one of the top OF girls, made like 40 million last year, which is just absolutely insane to me. Like, can you imagine? And people were saying that Bad Baby is worth more than Travis Barker because of that whole like Alabama Barker feud. And I don't know, I guess it's hard to really say with like the OF money because people talk about it, but they don't talk about it. You know, they do, but they don't, but they do, but they don't. She must have like a ton. I don't even know what I would do. Like, OF people are cringe. Like, what would you do? First of all, I would have to hire like an accountant or something. But then again, you have to like trust them too. I like wouldn't be able to trust anybody. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Security. Yeah. First thing, hire security. Yeah. First thing I would do is hire security. I would love to walk around with like security. Girl, who do you think you are? I don't really need security, especially not in this town. Maybe in Philly. Somebody always tries me whenever I go to Philly. Like someone tries me. It's on my nerves. So sad the weekend is over. Do you have off tomorrow? I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so I can just play games all day. That'll be fun. Or go out to eat, or I don't know. Oh, I bet you the movies will be like maybe packed tomorrow. No. Nothing is ever packed anymore. You know what I mean? Ever since like the panini, everything is just like blah. Do we think OF's bubble will burst, or do we think it'll be around for the long haul? That's a good question. I feel like there's always like spicy content isn't going anywhere, you know? It's been around forever. They would like draw, like they would literally draw on the caves, like people having schmeck on a cave wall, and people would get off to that. So Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Spicy content. Mr. Snowflake is going to have Amber very angry. I did see that he posted victims of an empath back episode. I didn't watch it yet because I was a little bit like, I'm kind of like backed out. Do you guys know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to be like a bitch, but I'm a little backed out. Like I've had enough for now. So I'll go back and watch it eventually. Speaking of, like, has Beck 4 hours long? Yeah, no. I don't really want 4 hours of Beck's story. I already know it. I mean, maybe if I didn't already know it, but yeah, they're gone. Beck really did say bye. Yikes. I thought that was going to be like clickbait, but no, like they're gone for 11 days. They said their piece and they're moving on. Nothing against Beck. I'm just not watching a 4-hour video. I watched a 4-hour video on a video game. Like it was 4 hours, like critiquing and just generally talking about the same game. That was good. It's nice to have those because, like, if you're doing a lot of chores during the day, or if you're just getting done paperwork or filling in numbers, doing your taxes, whatever it is, it's nice to just have something in the background, like someone just chatting. For me, it is. Surprisingly, that helps me with my ADHD, which is like odd, but it does. Just to have someone like chatting in my ear all day about like something mundane. Oh no, but sometimes I'll put the news on or something political and it'll just be like very stressful. There goes the vibes. I need to no. Turn it off and put on like video game something or computer or oh, I have to tell you guys, my TikTok has been absolutely horrid lately. Like I used to love TikTok around December, January, February. Like I was watching a lot of TikTok all day. And then suddenly these past couple of weeks, I guess I just haven't been on as much, but my For You page went to crap. Like it is just every other video is an ad. Every other video is an ad. And then the videos that do come up are like dumb, just like pictures with text, which I'm not like there for. And it's no one like I go on for like drama slash like story times. I like to hear people saying like the dumb drama that happened that day in their life, like that's what I go on TikTok for. Or like Ash Trevino, Brianna, Valet, those lolcows. Ooh, I kind of like Valet. Your For You page is all political. See, mine's not at all. But it's like, yeah, every other video is an ad with some dumb person trying to sell me something I don't need. Although, the Dubai chocolate peanut butter was so good. Just a little expensive. That's one thing I bought off TikTok that I do not regret. That Dubai chocolate peanut butter. So good. You love the Ash lore. I feel like Ash Trevino has kind of like fallen off. All of her accounts got blocked. I think she's having a hard time making new accounts now because they finally went in and like banned her IP. So I don't know what she's gonna do. I'm sure she has an account like already, but it'll get taken down. Like she's had so many accounts at this point. How do you get like approved to make money then? If you have a new account like every day? You don't, eh? They're not gonna pay her. She's about to fall off for real. I know. Like she was such a fad. I thought it was like here to stay, but no, she was such a quick fad. Now more people are into Brianna. At least I am. You heard her BMW got towed? Really? So funny. Why would you even buy a BMW? Like, if you're just like, you got rich quick off of TikTok, I wouldn't buy a BMW. No, not unless I was like, knew that this was stable and that I had it like that. But honestly, it's like really not a big deal. Like, I don't care what car I drive. I do really like the BMW like electric one that looks like a really big car. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like the eye something. I don't know. So cute. So cute. But yeah, I'd probably buy like a Toyota or something. Yeah, same Z's. I kind of like the Hyundai Elantra. I drove one in Florida, like a rental car. And they're actually really cheap. Like I wanted a Mazda, but the Hyundai Elantra is way cheaper than the Mazdas. But I still kind of want the Mazda. Do you guys think a CX-5 is like a mom car or like a, I don't know, middle-aged car? I don't know. I like it. Oh yeah, Ford Bronco, those are nice. Kia Forte. Yeah, I drove in a rental of one of those before too. RDGHH, thank you for the super. What did your mom put in your Easter basket? RDGHH, are you for real? Um, that's really cute. That's really cute. But no, I didn't get an Easter basket this year. But when I was younger, we would get like candy. I would usually get like a video game, like usually like Pokemon or like Game Boy Advance or a Nintendo DS game, and then candy and like little Five Below things like lip chap and things like that. Yeah, but not this year. Not this year. I didn't get any Easter basket. Sav, thank you for the super. I have a CX-30 and I love it. Okay, yeah. That's like literally the same thing, just like smaller than the CX-5. See, I kind of want something a little bit bigger because like right now the car that I do drive is pretty similar to the CX-30 and I don't think it would be like that much different to like justify it. So I want to get something like different. You make your daughter's baskets and they're 35 and 39, really? Yeah, my mom did get me a chocolate bunny. Did get me a chocolate bunny. But my grandma gave me $50. She was like, go buy yourself a sweatshirt. You don't buy clothes. Get yourself a sweatshirt. Which is not really that true. I mean, I bought a decent amount of clothes in the past couple of months, but Grams is amazing. Yeah, she is. Every year she makes this cake that is shaped like a bunny and it has little gumdrops and she's made it over 50 years. She's made this bunny rabbit cake on Easter every year without fail. It's a chocolate cake with white icing. It's good. And then we have that with today we had French vanilla ice cream from Turkey Hill. For those that don't know, everyone always gets a hoot out of Turkey Hill if they don't know what it is, but that's like that's a gas station around here. And they have factories that make milk and ice cream, things like that. Iced tea as well. Turkey Hill iced tea is like big. People literally like are addicted to Turkey Hill iced tea. Like it's a thing. And then they get kidney stones. True story. You like the Turkey Hill ice cream? Yeah, it is good. It's good and it's not like super expensive like Ben and Jerry's. It's more like regular ice cream prices. Do they have a brookie? Oh my gosh, I had like the best brookie ice cream. There's this local creamery. Um, I have to go to like a specific local grocery store to buy this local ice cream, but you can also go, they also have their own store, but whatever, I need the groceries too. And oh, the ice cream is just to die for, and the brookie is so good. And I I also got the black raspberry. That was really good too. I like raspberry ice cream. Who's gonna feed it to you? I know I need a feeder. Okay, no, I don't. I don't want to get big. Big? I need a trainer, not a feeder. I literally need a trainer. Do you eat a whole punnet? Oh, a whole pint in one sitting like our girl? I've eaten a pint, yeah. Raise your hand if you've eaten a whole pint. I feel like that's unusual. Let's do a poll. Have you eaten a whole pint? 2 pints. I never go past the pint. Like, if I sit down and eat a pint, like, that's it. I never go past that. 2 pints. Prissy, yes, yes. It is so freaking good. Ann Reyes, thank you for the super. All the taco sweets here. Money for it. Discount Reese's. We heart you, Alex. Thank you so much. That's sweet. That is sweet. Where should I go? Should I go to like probably one of the grocery stores? Target, CVS, maybe? Ooh, yeah. CVS had like a lot of cute stuff, but like it better be on sale because CVS prices are just ridiculous. Oh yeah, Walmart. I always forget about Walmart. Like I rarely go there. I always just like forget about it. Do I coupon? Yes. Like that's the only time I ever shop there. I feel like you have to. Like in order to get decent prices or sometimes a deal, you have to use like the coupons that they give you, like that super long receipt, or you have the app. What was that? Oh my gosh. I think a bird flew into my window. It was very loud. But like not a big bird, but maybe it was like a bug flew into my window. Turkey Hill lemonade. Baby, I get my prescriptions and leave. They are horrible in there. Oh my gosh. Like I realize they're probably short staffed and they are like one of the busiest locations in my city. But that pharmacy is horrible. It's horrible. I don't even know why I still go there. I'm just used to it. I don't know if you guys have the same experience at CVS pharmacy, but look what I've got. Rock candy. This is actually Kool-Aid flavor. Corporate is making it horrible. Are they? You hate CVS? Yeah. My friend actually got fired from CVS and then like taken to court by CVS. It's like this whole thing. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah. That's the CVS that I go to. LOL. I've been going to this CVS for like years and years and years. No, the only reason I go to this CVS is because they're open 24/7. And it's one of the only 24/7 pharmacies in my town. And so, you know, you never have to worry. Like if you need your prescription, you can get it like literally whenever. Except for between 11:30 and 12 because they go to lunch. I forgot about that. But I got there like at 11:50. I was second in line because I came during their lunch. It was actually worth it to wait that 10 minutes because the line was quickly building as it got closer to 12. COVID really messed up the 24/7 stuff. Yeah, like CVS is the only 24/7 thing besides Sheets, like gas stations. Like what else is 24/7? Like I feel like nothing. I don't know if we even have a 24/7 diner anymore. No, the Waffle House. I feel like Waffle House is still 24/7, right? Yep, it is. Do you guys have like a Waffle House that is all the 24-hour Walmarts disappeared? Yeah. That really annoyed me. I used to love going to Walmart at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. even. It was great. I mean, being able to go to like the super center at 3 a.m. was amazing. So just to not have that anymore sucks. But I mean, I would be like the only person in the store, so I understand why they weren't open. But, you know, the employees can like stock during that time and not really worry about customers. And I'm sure there's a lot of work that can be done at night. I think they do like, there's people working in there, maybe not 24/7, but late into the night, I think. Like at least till 12 or 1, stocking and shit. Oh, McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's is 24/7. Not all of them, but we do have this specific McDonald's. I know the 24-hour locations. There's 2 in my city. Imagine Target 24/7. I would die. It would be so empty. That would feel kind of lonely. The Target I go to is like pretty dead recently. I don't know what's going on, but um the Target that's like near me is super busy, but the Target that I go to, which is a little bit further away, is quiet. I like the quiet. But yeah. Oh shoot, let me fix this. All right, you guys. So for our first video, we're going to go ahead and react to this situation type dill from ALR that is called What I Really Ate to Get to This Size. What I Ate Today, episode 4. All right. Is it the boycotts? That's why Target's empty. I mean, the other one is busy, but this one has just always been. Ever since the other one opened up, that one has less traffic because it doesn't have all of us that live down here. Go into it. Okay. Wow, in-store traffic went down 40%. You can tell. That's crazy. You can tell. And the amount of stuff that they had in regards to sales, like the winter sales clothes, there was a crap ton. Like they sold barely any of those winter clothes. Like they were all just there for 70% off, you know? It didn't even look like I bought one sweater, but like nothing else even looked that great. All right, so beginning what I really ate to get to this size. I don't think that she's actually going to show us what she really. What was that? What is with the weird noises tonight? I open my like, no, I'm not opening the window. The blinds. No. Okay. Imagine if you opened it up and there was like a person outside of your window, like, where did glitter and lasers go? You have a ghost? I know. Maybe I can write into spooky, scary story times on TikTok. She's my favorite right now. But like, I have to go to her channel to seek her out because it doesn't come up. My For You page sucks donkey balls. There's this video of Amber eating, let me see if I can find it. What I ate today. Maybe it was called What I Ate Today Off Track, but no. This one, well, that's the one, but so here's a video from Salty Crab. The screenshot is the video I'm talking about, but this is a compilation. But I'm talking about this video where she's holding up the Twix and the Milky Ways. She shows all these little like bars that she eats. Where have I been? I'm not okay. I didn't know she posted this. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get through the first thing. What I eat as a fat person, part 21. Okay. What I ate today, unhealthy. All right, let's get through this. 1 second, guys. We're gonna pop some pillies. Okay. Did I say she's looking skinty? Yes. Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think she looks like slimming in this gray shirt? Just look at it. Like it's kind of slimming, but now that I'm looking at it, it's like she knows where to put the camera. Like right where it goes out is where it stops, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like right where it goes out, her body is where like the camera stops. So she looks skinny from like the boobs up. Not skinny, but she doesn't look 500 pounds from the boobs up. And so right under there is where it all like goes out.
Hey guys, welcome to another What I Ate Today video.
Hey girl.
So before we get started, I have
Oh. Wait. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. I was like, what am I doing?
a few things I would like to say. One, every single thing that I eat is A, better, and B, less than what I ate to get to my heaviest at 572.4. Two,
Well, can you tell us what it was exactly that you were eating at 572.4? I mean, if I had to guess, she did talk about what her B's used to be. And she said that they would be 2 packs of ramen, 2 packs of like the cheap ramen that's just noodles in a bag. Yeah. And then she would also have like a pint of Ben and Jerry's, various like candy bars, things like that. Hot Cheetos, like that would be like her Beeses. So that's what she would eat to get to be 500. But like, it just makes me wonder, how often does Amberlynn have a pint, you know, of ice cream? Wait, let me take this off. Speaking of, 69% of the community has eaten an entire pint of ice cream to themselves. Guilty, guilty, guilty. A gallon. No, I've never eaten a gallon of ice cream, but anyways, I wonder if Amber has had a gallon of ice cream. I love Ben and Jerry's. I love ice cream just in general. I want to go to Cold Stone. They just opened a Cold Stone in my town like a couple months ago. And we used to have one, but it shut down and now it's back. So I'm like, get me that birthday cake remix. They still have it after all these years. My sister worked there when she was like 15. And now she's like 35, like 20 years ago. And they still had that birthday cake remix. Okay.
I am taking things that I learned when I did outpatient, and I'm also taking things that I'm learning from Noom, where I'm counting my calories. I'm taking everything and trying to put it all together and do what works best for me. So,
I mean, it's been years and years and years. I thought you knew nutrition at this point. Like, tell us what you are learning from Noom. That is this new secret that has unlocked new potential Lynn, because all I see is the same old thing. And she's eating the same old thing. The weight is like barely coming off. The weight is very stagnant. And in a couple of weeks, it'll just be over, you know? Like, that's kind of what I've come to expect at this point. That's what I've come to expect. Nutrition, Lynn, money down the drain. Yeah, how much money has she spent on like weight loss products between the Ozempic, the not Ozempic GLP ones, the semaglutide, the Optavia, the Jenny Craig meals, the various apps, because she used to pay for like MyFitnessPal, Noom, which is what she's on now. Oh, Menchie's frozen yogurt. The guy in there at Mayan was weird. There's this weird guy, like he pissed me off. I was in Menchie's Froyo and this old guy was working. I assumed he was like maybe the owner, but I was putting on toppings like not even a lot. And he's like, just so you know, we charge by the weight. I was like barely putting it on, like it just made me feel like he was like judging me, whether I was getting too much or whether I like couldn't afford it. Girl, I can afford a $8 freaking froyo out my face. But he just gave weirdo vibes. Don't be on that weirdo shit, because weird bitches get hit. Okay. I should have assaulted him. Just kidding.
I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm not perfect. My meals are weird and random. Like my first meal isn't even a breakfast.
He was saying you're fat and poor. Oh my gosh, right? Both.
Third thing is, I'm counting every single calorie that I'm eating in the Noom app. I will not be talking about calories though, because it is triggering for me. Not in the sense of like, oh, talking about calories is triggering, but it's triggering when I sit there and I count on my calories and then people tell me I'm wrong, even though I'm right.
But anyways, if I want froyo, I'll go to Sweet Frog. I like Sweet Frog. They're good. Amber.
I learned how to read a nutrition label and everything about it at the age of 10. Not many 10-year-olds can do that. 10-year-olds
She always talks about, oh, let me guess, she's going to say 10-year-olds should not be on a diet.
Girls should not be dieting, but
Exactly. Exactly. Why does she always bring that up? Y'all know what I mean? I think, what was she on? Like, was she even on a diet, or did they just give her like lower fat milk? Because remember, she always tells the milk story, how all the other kids at the home would have like whole milk and she had skim or whatever, 1%, I don't know. And how they would have like special products for her, like lower fat, XYZ, whatever. I feel like there's nothing really wrong with that. You do have to be careful because you don't want to like instill an ED in your child, but you also don't want them to be like severely overweight at the same time. So that's kind of a tricky thing to navigate. You know what I mean?
regardless, my goal is to allow myself to eat in moderation. I'm allowed to eat what I want. I just have to stay in my calorie goal. So I actually just ordered my first meal. Yes.
She tries to justify her weight by insinuating it's her mom's fault. Girl. I know there's always some trigger, some excuse. I can't with like the triggers anymore because like if everything's a trigger, nothing's a trigger. Like everything can't be a trigger because like I said, then nothing is a trigger. Stop it. Don't use that so lightly. She was pushing 250 at 10. Was she? That is wild. That's diabolical, as the kids say. If everything is a trigger, you need inpatient. Right. She needs inpatient treatment. Mm-hmm.
My first meal will be from takeout. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So my first meal.
Is that Arby's?
I got Arby's. So this is the only thing that I literally ever get from there.
I thought this was supposed to be a weight loss type style video. Okay, Arby's.
I get the crinkle fries. Literally my favorite fry. And then I get the French dip sandwich.
That looks like it's got a shit ton of calories.
Which is just bread.
Look at all that bread.
Roast beef.
Girl, how many calories is that? I mean, it looks pretty good, but those look like frozen store-bought fries. They do. I literally have like the same fries from the grocery store that I put in the air fryer. A1, they're so good. But yeah, they look exactly the same. I usually get the curly fries at Arby's. You can actually get Arby's curly fries at the grocery store in the frozen food section. They sell those now. This is basically like a cheesesteak, but it is, but it isn't. You know,
provolone cheese. Dropped a piece.
It's a cheesesteak,
so
girl.
With the French dip
with roast beef.
Get the dipping sauce. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is what it looks like.
And you're dipping it in the gravy, girl.
And then you just dip it.
She's making out with that tangled mess of flapping meat. Girl, you're blocked. Just kidding. It's 539 calories. Thank you, Catherine, for sharing that. Yeah, 540 calories for this. Yeah, that's about what I would expect. I even would think it was a little bit more, but okay.
It's honestly so freaking good. So I think
a lot of it's the bread. A lot of the calories is the bread.
Is showing examples of what I'm choosing to eat now versus what I would have ate in the past. In the past,
I've been like trying to work on my sodium because I just noticed like, yeah, I stay within my calories, but like sodium is always just so high in like everything, you know? Like I had a Benihana frozen meal. I've never actually eaten there before, but I've wanted to. I want to go there for my birthday like next year, but it had over 50% of the daily sodium in this meal. And it's like, damn, there's so much sodium in like everything. What about just these like white cheddar, like crackers that you would have as like a little snack skis? You wouldn't think, okay, even these have 17%. So right there, I mean, that's a big hunk, 17% of your daily sodium. Just a little just a little thing of crackers that you would, you know, eat when you're hungry in the afternoon or something. Like, it comes out of nowhere. It comes out of nowhere. And this Uncrustable has 9%. So right there, two things you would think are low sodium. But if you had this for lunch, that's a quarter of your sodium intake for the day. Yikesies. And you don't even think of those as like having that much sodium. But the things that have, do you guys ever like order from a fast food place and it says sodium warning, sodium warning? That's crazy. I see that at Taco Bell, Wendy's, Burger King. Sodium warning, sodium warning. I saw it at Panera Bread even. What was it that had the sodium warning? I can't remember, but something at Panera Bread has a sodium warning.
I would have easily gotten 2 of the sandwiches and 2 of the fries. Without a doubt. By the way, I did get a Diet Coke, but they did not give me a straw. That's okay. So I'm going to have to drink it like this.
I did get a Diet Coke.
I got a Diet Coke. I got a Diet Coke.
I got a Diet Coke. You love Panera. I had their new like spicy chicken sandwich. I forget like exactly what it's called, but it was good. I spent like $17 at Panera. I mean, I just got one meal, but for my drink, I got a frozen lemonade and I got a bagel too for like later. It was 99 cents like with the meal, so I couldn't say no, but it's expensive. $17 for lunch is a little much for one person.
In the past, yes, I would have gotten a Diet Coke, but I also would have gotten either a milkshake or
Panda Express.
This time,
I'm sure Panda Express has a crap ton of sodium. A lot of that Chinese food does have a lot of sodium.
I did not. So when it comes to calories and quantity, I completely cut it in half compared to how I would eat it on a day I was off track. All right, you guys, it's time for the next meal. I'm going to be making some chicken sausages with some veggies. So first things first, I am going to...
Isn't that like a trigger for her to start off with like fast food, like Arby's? I don't know. I feel like that would maybe even, I wouldn't say trigger me, but I feel like I would be more inclined to just eat unhealthy for the whole day, like whatever. If I had fast food as my first meal of the day, like, I don't know, maybe like psychologically. Senpai, thank you for being a member. Senpai Phantom Hive for 28 months. I love the Panera Sip Club. Okay. I've seen that before. I wanted to join when they had the lemonade, but now that they got rid of the lemonade, the caffeinated lemonade, I don't know what I would get it for, but can you get unlimited green tea? They should start doing that everywhere. You guys, so like basically Panera has this thing where you pay monthly and you get free drinks. It's like a subscription service for free drinks. Well, not free drinks, but free but not. I know the lemonade killed 2 people. I know, but like it was so good. I loved it. My body loved it. So like I got work done. I can't function now. Not true, but whatever. Oh, I love that. The one girl that passed away, she had an underlying condition and was supposed to not drink caffeine. And she didn't know that it had caffeine in it. So like, that's not, I don't know. It's not Panera's fault, you know? Escape to Witch Mountain. Thank you for the super. Alex, what is the lore with her saying first meal instead of just the name of the actual meal? Is there a lore to it, girl? I don't know. You got me. She wakes up at midday. Right. It could just be that. Like, because she's waking up in the middle of the day, it's not really breakfast. It's not really lunch. Like, it's not dinner. It's just her first meal. Yeah, pretty much. That sounds about right. First meal. That reminds me of Amy's life journey. She always says that. Meal.
Cut everything. So I'm just gonna cut it in slices here. So I'm also going to have some Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A lemonade. What was it? I had something from there that was some sort of raspberry lemonade, limey, something.
But I'm just gonna take some and cut off the edges and cut them a little smaller. So I'm just taking off the ends like this type of piece. And just make them a little smaller like that. I'm also gonna be cutting up some broccoli and cauliflower. So just cutting off the stem because I don't like the texture. I like the taste. It's the texture I don't like. And then
She doesn't like that like end part of the stem. You know what I do love? Like a good raw broccoli with ranch.
and I'm also going to slice some mini peppers.
So good.
Last but not least, some scallion, which some people call green onion. I cut the tips of both like that. I'm gonna keep them pretty big because I'm just gonna be cooking them with
That's like so big for that.
the rest of the veggies. I'm actually gonna have one more. All right, so I'm gonna spray some Pam.
Why does she keep them so big? Get in those microplastics, girl. Wait, what should you have for your cutting board? Because I know like you shouldn't have plastic, you shouldn't have wood. So what should you have? Like ceramic, glass?
I'm just gonna add everything at once besides the green onion.
I remember at when I worked at Subway, like we had these big plastic cutting boards like all over the back, and people definitely got some plastic in their sub, that's for sure.
For seasoning, garlic salt.
Why spray a nonstick pan? It's just what she's used to.
Black pepper, tapatio, and some minced garlic. So I'm just gonna let this cook a bit. So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Okay.
That is quite the interesting combination. I mean, like no rice or something, like, and that's big. That's a lot of food. I feel like you would have maybe like a quarter of that with rice, or maybe quinoa rice. I don't know, but this just by itself, like, what is that?
Okay, you guys, so now I'm gonna add some corn.
Don't be afraid of rice. No, do not add corn. That was like the last thing that we need. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Okay, not the weirdest thing ever, but corn? No.
And my green onion. Now I'm gonna let this all cook down.
What is this, like a salad? It's an amber salad.
And I'll see you guys when I'm done. All right, you guys.
Basically, yeah, this is what Amberlynn calls a salad, a hot salad. That green onion, why is it so big?
So it is complete. I also have some cottage cheese and a little bit of
Like, cut
mustard on the
that
side.
down.
That's so good. I love a bunch of veggies just cooked together.
No, you didn't. Corn on tomorrow's rag. Becky, do we need to get the Becca Bell?
I'm also drinking water, which this is my second water for the day. So right now I'm eating chicken sausage, veggies, and cottage cheese. What would I have if I wasn't on track? I already know. Cheesecake Factory. So what I would get from there would be
Cheesecake Factory, like, girl, that is not the end all be all. Honestly, like, go outside of your comfort zone. Like, Cheesecake Factory, it's good, but like, it's just another chain where a lot of stuff's frozen. I heard the cheesecakes are just frozen. Well, obviously, right? I mean, they're still really good, but I don't care.
their artichoke crab dip, which comes with like these little hard bread things that you like dip in the crab dip. And then I would also get the fried macaroni and cheese. And then for my actual meal, I would get the fried.
Another meal on top of that, girl. And she probably has the whole appetizer to herself, like both. That's 2 appetizers and then a meal. And I don't know if you guys have been to Cheesecake Factory, but the portion sizes are like ginormous. I think they have one of the biggest portion sizes of any of these restaurants.
Korean chicken, which comes with rice, a little bit of veggies. It's really good. And I know for sure for dessert, I would get Ben and Jerry. If you don't know what Ben and Jerry is, which I'm sure
like at the store or
everyone does, it is like a pint of ice cream. Do keep in mind, I would order all of these things, but I wouldn't eat.
Oh, she would do like a double dash. That portion can feed a family. I know, like that's so much with the amount of food that Cheesecake Factory gives you. I go to this Mexican restaurant and they actually give you like a decent portion size, like where it's like just enough to make you full and like the prices are lower because of that. Love that. Love that. Let's bring that back. RDGHH, thank you for the super. What did you have for your Easter meal? So I had like the traditional American Easter meal of ham, mashed potatoes, sweet potato, corn, macaroni salad, potato salad, chocolate cake. Literally, I'm not kidding. Red beet eggs, and that's it. That doesn't sound traditional. Yeah, it is. Ham. Ham is traditional Easter, right? Or no, I don't know.
Every single last bit of it, even when I was off track. I'm the type of person who likes to have stuff of a lot of different things. I am very wasteful with food, and I know that's like a very, very, very bad habit and a habit that I feel guilty about. So
That's actually very triggering to me that she wastes food.
I would have half of the fried macaroni and cheese. I would have half of the
Lies.
crab dip. I would have half of my.
And then you would take it home and eat it later, though. Right after the Ben and Jerry.
Actual meal.
You would settle into bed with your laptop, back right there, 2019 vibes. And you would eat your Ben and Jerry and then make Beck heat up the leftovers.
But I would eat the full Ben and Jerry for sure. Choosing this and cooking this at home, which is literally just a ton of veggies and some protein, genuinely is such a drastic change. So I'm going to finish this. There's actually a vlog clip I want to film because I want to talk about something. So I'm going to go do that. All right, it is time for my next.
She eats like these massive portions of like blah. Like whatever she has in the fridge mixed together. I can't with it. Ew, it's like gross. Maybe she would be more satisfied if she just had like something, like a smaller portion of something good. Or just added like rice. I don't know. And got rid of some of the other weird stuff. I don't know. You could have that meat. You could do like a Spanish style rice with, she could use the same meat, the same sausage, but add like beans and yeah, I don't know.
Meal. If I was off track right now, I'd be having like a ramen, some chips. I always need something sweet when I'm off track after I eat anything salty. And one candy bar isn't enough for me during those moments. So I'd probably have like a Heath bar. And
yep, that ramen. That is her bee's food. 2 packs of that like flavorless ramen.
a Snickers. But since I'm on track, I'm having a Diet Coke and an Amy's Pesto TV dinner. So
Is she ever on track? I don't know. Like, it's hard to say like she's off track because she's never like on it, but it's just become like a meme at this point, like her being off track. It's just like a meme at this point. Okay, so she's gonna have her Amy bowl. Just like eat it slow and think about it, girl.
it's just one of these. It's the pesto tortellinis. These are so freaking good. This is one of my favorite Amy's TV dinners. So
Yeah, she should do like a jazzed up ramen. But knowing her, she would add like gross shit like corn. Well, actually, there is corn in like the chicken ramen. I mean, like 2 pieces, but I don't know. I don't really want corn in my ramen.
highly, highly recommend. All right, you guys, so I'm about to have a snack. So
Highly, highly recommend the Amy's frozen. Girl, bye.
keep in mind that I do eat similar
That was 3 a.m. Yeah, probably 3 a.m.
things, whether I'm off track or on track, but it's about the quantity. So
She's been eating the same things for the past 10 years. Like, she's gained the weight eating these same things, girl. Like, maybe change it up a bit. I don't know. I mean, she has to have the same things.
when I'm off track, I
Even the concoction is like, I'm sure she's made a similar concoction to that before.
order a lot of takeout. When I'm on track, I order less. When I'm off track, I eat a lot of sweets. And when I'm on track, I eat less. I have
Almond Joy.
a massive
King size, girl.
sweet tooth. I learned an outpatient and
If I was going to have a chocolate bar, it would not be Almond Joy. Like, ugh. Like I said, I recently had Kit Kats. That was good. That's more my speed. I'm not an Almond Joy girl. You've never seen an Almond Joy that size? I don't think I have either.
through multiple dietitians I've had in my life, I need to allow myself to still eat these things because if I
Is this a blank video? It all feels coded. I think it is a feeder video. Mm-hmm. There's some sort of code going on here. She's code switching. I don't know.
I'm never going to succeed because by telling myself, no, I can't have that, it makes me want it more. And when I want it more and I keep depriving, that is when I'll have 3 of these at once instead of just 1. So it's just a little Almond Joy. If you guys have never had one, it is coconut.
But it's like, how much junk are we going to eat? You know, like if it gets to the point where it's over the calories, then for the day, then you're just done. Like you're not going to lose weight, period. If you have the calories for it, like that's one thing, but I don't know. She will never succeed at this point. It's sad. It's sad. Little girl, it's king size. Yeah, she refers to it as little, but it's king sized. I mean, that's that delusion right there. Just gonna have this little candy bar. It's like a king size. Like, there's a reason they call it king size, girl. Like, it's twice the size of a regular one. And the regular one isn't small. Like those little like Halloween candy ones. Snack size or whatever that is. That's little. This isn't.
With almonds on the inside and chocolate on the outside. So what I would be eating now instead of
Girl, we know what an Almond Joy is.
this would probably be like a massive bowl of Fruity Pebbles. All right, you guys.
Fun size.
So I am done eating.
Just a little portion. Like we're supposed to believe she only had that one. Yeah, right.
But I want to do something I've never done before. As you guys saw, I mentioned everything that I ate today versus everything that I would eat on a day where I'm off track. Here is everything that I ate today. And now I'm going to pop up over here everything that I ate on a day where I am off track. So the reason why I chose to do this is because in my last Let's Talk, someone said, show us what you really eat. And I've been hearing this my whole YouTube career. Amberlynn, you're fat for a reason. Why are you only doing these what I ate today videos when you're eating like a normal person. I just want to say I have in the past done off-track videos.
Girl, yeah, we know.
But they do not make me feel good. They make me feel horrific. I don't see the point in it. Doing on track what I ate today
Makes me feel horrific.
It's like a continuous reminder through the day of like, Amberlynn, stay on track.
I mean, if that's what you did for the day. She used to say, didn't Beck let the cat out of the bag that like when she felt like doing an off-track video to troll, she would purposefully just eat whatever she wanted and more than normal. Well, I mean, what is normal for her? She would purposefully make it like over the top, specifically because she knew she was going to get views and she wanted to like troll and piss people off. Like Beck said that. So, girl, we know your MO. Is that why she made that concoction today? Beck ran from her chili. Yikes.
And it feels good. So filming off-track videos feels bad. Filming on-track videos feels good. So I'm not eating anything else for the rest of the night, but I also would have ate chips, salami, probably an ice cream bar. So that's why that is added on the off-track day. Is every single day like that on the off-track day? No, but there are a large quantity of days that do look
Chips, ice cream. What's on the off-track day? French dip fries, cookies, crab dip, bread, fried mac and cheese, fried Korean chicken rice, Ben& Jerry's, ramen, chips, Heath candy, Snickers, Fruity Pebbles. What? Chips, salami, ice cream bar. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, I can believe that actually, because she's doing something to get to 500, like, and that's what it takes. Like, that's what it takes to play for the team right there. I don't know, like, I just couldn't eat that much. Yeah, it's all in one day, yes. It's like all in one evening, basically. Yeah, a Ben& Jerry. Why does she always say that? I don't know. A Ben& Jerry? I mean, normal people, quote unquote, normal people. She has to learn to like have things in actual moderation, you know, like ice cream once a week and maybe not a whole pint. Although, you know, I've done it, but I mean, Girly Pop is in like a crucial stage of her weight loss, like, so it's just different, but she needs actual moderation.
like that. I want to be as transparent as possible. So I thought doing something like this would show transparency. Not only that, but it shows like really big improvement. I know people see me eat Arby's and they saw me eat candy today and they're probably like, girl, like how is that on track? Showing what I ate today versus what I eat off track shows like, oh wow, she actually did make a really big adjustment to her.
This is one of her favorite justifications. What? Moderation. I mean, if she's like actually eating in moderation, I mean, her definition of moderation is not the actual, it's a Delulu. Delulu moderation. But yeah, here she goes. Just because today was unhealthy doesn't mean it didn't fit into the amount of calories that Noom says I'm allowed to have. So don't judge me for having Arby's.
So anyways, let's just get into food for thought. If you had to improve one thing about today's food intake, what would it be? I look at my day and I don't see anything that I wanted to improve on. I feel like I did really good, but if I had to choose, I would have had Arby's for dinner and I would have woken up and had like a normal, good, decent breakfast.
That's what I was thinking. Like, wouldn't that kind of put you off track for the rest of the day, just having Arby's? I don't know. For me, it might. But she obviously didn't have that for breakfast. Like, Arby's doesn't even open until like 10:30. So it was probably 11 or 12 or 1 or 2 or 3 even.
there a moment today that you were about to fall off track, but you stopped yourself? There were a couple where I was like, oh, I should just order again for the day. And I have those thoughts frequently, but I've gotten a lot better at saying no. And I was successful in that. I ordered my one takeout and that was that. Do you consider today a successful day for you? No one else, just you. Why or why not? I do. And I think
My one takeout, that was success for her. I would like to see the caloric breakdown of that. It definitely wasn't healthy. I know that much. 1 second, guys. You know what I mean? Like, that was not healthy. Arby's has breakfast here in Indiana. Is that Indiana? I don't know. I don't know if they have Arby's. I don't know if they have breakfast at Arby's. Where I live. I've never had breakfast there, but they don't serve lunch/dinner till 10:30. We know that much.
me talking more about, okay, so this is an on track day versus this was what I would do if it was an off track day.
Yeah, like, is she just trolling at this point? Because, like, what was that?
It made me realize that more and more. Because sometimes,
Right? Arby's is like the lowest of the lowest junk food. So, of course, our girl had that for breakfast. I know it's like a step above Burger King. Like,
I can beat myself up thinking, oh my God, I had candy, or oh my God, I had Arby's. But like, girl, you need to stay in moderation lane because you'll fail if you don't. Again, I don't.
you order Arby's when you're drunk. Oh my gosh, I had this like routine um during the panini every Thursday. I would drive to Arby's, which is like 15 to 20 minutes away from my house. Like, it's not super close. Every Thursday, I would drive 20 minutes to get Arby's and eat it in my car, get the beef and cheddar. I would always get the same thing, beef and cheddar meal, curly fries, and like a Coke or something, and maybe some mozzarella sticks. Like, and I don't know if you guys remember, but I was like definitely bigger back then. Definitely bigger. I put on weight during the pandemic. Well, me and everybody else, but that's part of the reason why I had my little Arby's every Thursday. Oh, good though. I do like their beef and cheddar though. Beef and cheddar with Arby's sauce mixed in with the cheddar sauce. So good. It makes me horny. I want one so bad right now. I'll never get it. The Sheets have roast beef.
I don't want to repeat myself, but there's a science behind it. It's like the more you say no, do not have something, the more you want it. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Maybe just like, I don't.
Hey guys.
The more you say you don't, but sometimes like people just can't have things. I don't know. Like, what would she do if she didn't have the money? Does she ever think about that? Like, what if she didn't have all of this money where she can just eat whatever she wants whenever she wants? Like, some people, between feeding their kids and paying bills and this and that, like, they skimp out on their own food. They're definitely not getting Cheesecake Factory delivery or even Arby's delivery. Maybe Arby's dollar menu through the drive-thru, but like, if she was allergic. Yeah, what if she was like allergic? Well, that doesn't stop her from eating eggs. So I feel like she would send herself into anaphylactic shock if she was allergic because she just has she can't tell herself no, ever, about anything. So Are y'all token up? Everyone's in here token up. I have gummies. They're kind of old. They're not that old. I think I've only had like one of them. I had that thing of gummies for like 4 months and I've only had like one in the time that I had. I just don't really like THC very much. No, I could never do it on the live stream. Even thinking about it makes me like anxious. I would get so self-conscious and scared, like I would have to get off. I would have to get off. You work out stoned? No way. No, I would never want to do that. I would feel like everyone's looking at me, judging me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I get so self-conscious. That's why I don't. Unless it's like very little and it's like before bed. Like I know I can just lay in bed and go to sleep after. But even that, like... All right, I do want to watch this video from foodie Beauty. It looks like she had a little bit of a power outage 3 days ago. And that was some recent drama. There's also been speculation about her potentially returning to Canada, but I'm not sure what she would even do there at this point. She has been eating up a storm. She only put out 3 videos this week. I'm sure she went live a few times as well. 2 times, yeah. Breakfast in Kuwait. Power outage drama. For now, I wanted to take a look at this video. I must admit, she's got me. I haven't seen this yet, so it's going to be raw and real. No spoilers. It says, I'm not okay. Where have I been? She was gone for, when was the last live? 3 days. She was gone for 3 days. Like, girl, I didn't even know you were gone, sweetie. It's Easter weekend. Like, people are not checking for you like that. Well, some people are, but not me. I only check for Amberlynn like that. But yeah, she got me with the clickbait. Let's see what's going on. I did also see her get very snappy with Salah. Did you guys see that? There was a clip going around on X, formerly known as Twitter, of one of her live streams where she was thinking about what she was going to eat, for dinner that day or whatever. And Tall Pete's, aka her husband, aka Salah, aka Salad, was like, I'll get you like that whole chicken and something else, like something that would be a little bit healthier for her. And she was like, no, I don't want that. I just don't want that. Like, and she got really snappy and nasty about it too. Like, she didn't have to get like that. And then he was even like insistent, like, yes, I will get it. And she's like, no, no. Like, very nasty about it. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is trouble in paradise as well when it comes to their relationship. I mean, it is trouble in paradise for them. I mean, they haven't slept together since they were married. Like, they consummated the marriage night 1 and they haven't been together since. Like, that's my theory. All right. Let's see what's actually wrong. Allegedly. Oh yeah, she also had to get a new merch store. People are speculating. I don't know if she actually addressed why, but people said that the website she was using to sell merch like gives the creator, the YouTuber, a very small profit per t-shirt sold. So she probably switched to a shop that pays the YouTuber a little bit more, but I don't know. I mean, they do all the work. So what do you really expect? They're not, none of them are going to give you that much unless you make your own t-shirt, girl. Print it on yourself. Yeah, literally all you did was like make some bad Photoshop BS. It's Buzz Lightyear. She's giving Buzz Lightyear. Did you guys know Buzz Lightyear was named after Buzz Aldrin, who was the second astronaut to land on the moon? Well, to walk on the moon. They landed at the same time, but second astronaut to walk on the moon. Foodie is in terrible shape, heart failure, etc. Oh, heart failure arc. Exactly. Dang, my chat is frozen. Oh, there it is. Dang, I missed so much. My chat was frozen. How long was my chat frozen for? There's so many new messages. Oh, jeez. Katy Perry. Katy Perry going to space. Someone bought one. Who the hell would buy a hoodie from her? Like, it's not even funny. Like, you know, if you want to get something as like, hee hee ha ha, it's a joke, it's not even funny.
Hi guys, now you can request a personalized video just for you from me. So check the description below for the link or go to cameo.com/foodieb to get.
Oh yeah, he was the second astronaut to walk onto the set at Paramount Pictures that day. Kidding. I don't know, I go back and forth where like, I don't know for sure if we did land on the moon or not. I think we did, but then I like question it. Well, I feel like the government lies. And back in the day, they lied even more because they were able to get away with it because they didn't have like as much media, social media, XYZ, cameras everywhere. So they lied even more than they do now, but I don't know.
Your very own special personal cameo
It happened. You were there. You were there. Okay.
video today.
You don't have a degree.
Bitch, you don't have a degree. Bitch, you don't have a degree.
Yeah. 4 in 6. 4 in 6 Harvard professors believe that the moon landing did happen. So I guess I'll go with them. 4 in 6. Wait, that's 1 in 3. No, 2 in 3. I made that up. That's not true.
Well, hello guys, hello Beezers, hello everyone. Nice to see you. I have been missing you. I'm wearing sunglasses, not for a dramatic effect. Okay, maybe a little. I'm wearing them.
Yeah, what happened behind the glasses? Like people were saying Salah maybe put his hands on her.
Because, you know, I look sick, so I'm sparing you, the viewer.
I want to see it.
Actually, maybe my bulgy eye is just getting, you know, my camera thing is sliding.
She has some sort of like creepy, crazy medical issue every single month. Like we just had the boil. That was a few weeks ago. Now she has like pink eye or I don't know. I don't know if this is a spooky, scary medical issue or if it's something else. Maybe she ran into something. It's a lot. You know, I don't know.
Down, sorry. So I want to
What's with
give you
that?
some updates. It's been 2 days. I know you're probably either wondering if I'm in Canada or have.
No, I didn't see anybody. I didn't see anybody giving a shit. 2 days, girl. You're gonna have to disappear for at least 4 days before we start bringing out the rumor and speculation. But go back to Canada. I want living in a car arc trying to rebuild my life in Canada arc. Broke in Canada arc.
I'm traveling to Canada in a hospital somewhere. I don't know what.
Oh yeah, she says like she won't go back. Like the main reason she won't go back is because she thinks FFG is gonna like follow her around. Like
The usual, you know?
that was one time. You stole my goddamn cat.
So, actually, no, neither. I'm just, for the past couple days.
She can't afford it. Yeah, I mean, she can't. She can't, but she can. I mean, she could. I think she could. She could find like a really crappy apartment for like 800 to 1,000 a month in the boonies, USD. So like 1,200 Canada. I don't know. Not the boonies, but like a bad city. Like I was looking at apartments in my area and I was like, oh, this looks nice. It was 850 a month for a 1-bedroom. And it looked nice. It was like completely remodeled inside. And then I saw the address. Let's just say that's the street you don't want to live on. Like, that's probably like the most dangerous part of my entire city. For $850 on the 3rd floor, 1-bedroom. That's like the cheapest apartment, but it was really nice inside. So I was like debating it. The problem is you have to park on the street. So like I wouldn't be worried about like someone hurting me. Maybe I'm naive, but I mean, never say never, but I would be more worried about my car being vandalized in some way on the street. If I lived in my town, I mean, my city.
My vertigo has come back and hasn't been.
Oh shoot, this is, I knew it wasn't hollow. I was like touching it. My mom was like, what are you doing? I was like, is it hollow? She was like, yes, it's not hollow. This is not hollow. What's the word? That's that premium shit right there. That's that premium shit. Solid, yes. It is solid chocolate. It looks like it should be. Yeah, right? When they pull that hollow shit. They always pull that hollow shit. No. This is solid. Yeah, my mom got it for me. The chocolate bunny.
Back in a really long time. I've had maybe 3 or 4 bad episodes of vertigo like this, and
Vertigo.
the first time I ever had it was in
Vertigo.
2005. I was living with Pete in our 2-bedroom apartment.
2005. Damn, she's old. I was 12. No. Yes.
In Cornwall, and out of nowhere, I just like
I'm just kidding.
I have
by
to
the
hold
way.
on to things to walk around. That's how everything just feels like I'm on a boat, like a boat hitting very heavy waves. The best way to describe it. And it is.
Ooh, vertigo. Vertigo. Has anyone, this is like a core memory for me. Me and my sister would always watch this movie called The Challenge with Mary-Kate and Ashley. And during the movie, please someone remember this. She's like, I had vertigo, vertigo, vertigo. And it like echoes. And we used to always say that. And I feel like no one remembers that. But anyways, it was a thing. You do remember The Challenge with Mary-Kate and Ashley? They were like a little bit older in this one, like 17 maybe, 16, 17. Not like little kids.
Is something that's positional, because it's when I stand up to move around. move my head certain ways, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, how is she sitting up in the chair now? You remember it? Yes. Vertigo, vertigo, vertigo.
Get up too fast, it's worse. If I want to bend down and grab something and come back up quick, oh, forget about it. Like, I need to really take my time. When I lay down, when I seal, I'm not dizzy. So it is
when I lay down, when I seal. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Like, doesn't that have to do with her diabetes / blood sugar? Like, hello, girl, you should probably be seeing a doctor and not talking to us. Like, this should all be forwarded to a doctor. Maybe not us, but I mean, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Vertigo can be sign of a stroke or heart failure, blood pressure. Yeah, like there's a lot of different things.
positional, and I have had this before.
You think this is bad? Yeah. She had it before.
Like I said, in 2005, I
Yeah, can't diabetes cause you to go blind?
just didn't know what was going on. So I went to a doctor and, you know, they ran tests, blah, blah, blah. And they ended up giving me some kind of medication for nausea and dizziness that they apparently give to patients on chemotherapy. I really don't remember what it was. But eventually it just
strong shit.
went away. Like, it just went away after a few days. So that's what I'm assuming with this. You know, it is getting slightly better.
It's from flying in planes. As much as I want to giggle about that, I doubt it. I doubt she went to Canada and back like that fast. What if she did a whole like visa run behind the scenes to Canada, didn't tell anyone, got there and back in like 48 hours? That would just be stupid. Like, why would you even do that? No, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Like, she would go to like somewhere cheaper if she was just gonna leave for 48 hours. You think it's all made up, the vertigo? Maybe it's some kind of distraction technique. There's something else going on and she needs us to look over there. She and her man are fighting. I think that as well. Now, it could be like both. It's definitely not neither, but it could be both.
But I still have to rest a lot. And if it doesn't get better in like a day or two, I'll probably get Salat.
I mean, it's not like Chantal being sick with some sort of new medical issue is like hard to believe.
Take me to a doctor just to be sure.
Yeah, she has been like hella sick for a while. Yeah. She's been pretty much for like since like the beginning of 2025. She's been like off and on pretty much like sick like the whole year, basically. Like if she's not sick, she's kind of sick or her head hurts or blah, blah, blah. She has to sit down and seal. FFG would know immediately by psychic abilities if Foodie was back in Cornwall. Yeah, probably. Just put her feelers out. Chantal, you better put on that tinfoil hat.
It's nothing more serious. And yeah, that's where I've been. I've just been honestly ill, not well. So yeah, I just haven't had the energy to.
You've been ill since the beginning of the year. I love how you say Cornwall. Do I say it differently?
To come on here, be social, even in, you know, a cyber sense, online.
Cybers. Like Alexis and ALR. Isn't that crazy? Alexis would get down on Alexis would be like tripping, literally, and hit up amberlynn while touching her bean. That was like her first thing to think to do. While she's tripping. I see you're tripping. Oh, stumbling. Oh, oh, mumbling. Oh, clumsy, 'cause I'm falling in love, love. This guy on the bus called me gay because he heard me listening to that in 7th grade.
I
Fergie Ferg.
literally like feel like I'm swaying. It's so bad.
Fergie Ferg.
It's scary a bit, you know, but
It
I would
is
be more scared
scary.
if it didn't get better or
You
worse when I
should
changed
be more
positions.
scared.
And I remember like
Switching my positions for you. Cooking in the kitchen, then I'm in the bedroom. On top. Like, what is she providing for him? You know? If she's not giving, she's not making food. She's not cleaning. She's not, like, yeah, she provides money, I guess, but like, not as much as she used to. I don't know. She must be sucking it because otherwise, like, what else would there be? Giving brain. Because nothing else would work. Sexist, I know. No, I don't mean it like that, like make him a sandwich or whatever, but like I'm not about like traditional, like you have to do XYZ, but like a marriage is you know, you both have to bring something to this marriage. It doesn't have to be like cooking and cleaning, but clearly she like said that she was going to do that. And she's not. Yeah, and he's also very traditional. Not saying she has to do those specific things, but like when it comes to a marriage, you got to bring something to the table. It's like a give and take, like it's an equal situation, you know? You guys know.
You know, the doctor telling me that, and it's just like sometimes when I'm laying down
She is the table.
too, though, I get like weird dizzy moments. I don't know, it's really hard to explain.
She just like seals. That's all she does is like lay around and eat. It's like, I don't know. Like your loser 22-year-old kid who just lays around and plays video games and eats junk food all day. That's about what she's bringing to the table. Traditional values. I wonder if he would let her get a job outside of the home. You know, since he's very like traditional. That is so stupid. Can you imagine that being one of your like things? You can't get a job outside of the home. Can you imagine actually thinking like that? Like, so stupid. Like, I understand in some situations it makes sense for someone to stay home and watch the kids instead of pay for daycare, but once they're old enough to go to school, you can start working again. Libra, thank you for the super. I've been an RN for over 22 years. She's definitely in kidney failure and it's progressing. Oh my goodness, girl. I did not think about that. What makes you think that specifically? I would like, inquiring minds would like to know. He's not that tratty. Yeah. I don't think he's that traditional either. Like he just wants, if it got her out of the house and brought them money, he's all for it. Let's be real here. She can't even really get a job anywhere especially not in Kuwait with that footprint. Can you work in Kuwait, like just knowing English? I guess it depends. I mean, there's a lot of like foreign companies there, like Western companies where like they're just living there.
Unless you've had it. It feels pretty much exactly like the other times. There was one other time I've had it, and again, it just went away on its own with a lot of rest, staying hydrated.
Yeah, she could teach English. I want to be an English teacher in Japan. That's like such a, I don't know. People do that. A lot of people do that.
That kind of thing. That's about it, you know? So nothing too exciting. I just trying to feel better. Oh, excuse me.
You need to know a little bit of Arabic. Yeah, isn't that crazy that she's been there for years and she hasn't even downloaded Duolingo. Like, she has not made a single step. And she's probably the type to like complain about people coming to Canada and like not learning English or French or whatever they speak up there. She'd probably complain about that. And yet here she is in Kuwait and she hasn't tried to learn their language at all. She hasn't even tried for a second.
Been sleeping a lot. You know, that's the thing that feels the best. Sleeping and laying down. So I've been using all my energy on just trying to, you know, tidy up around myself. Or
I know she can't even order an ice cream from the ice cream man. The Italian au pair who didn't learn the language and was surprised the mom was mad that the kid was unwashed at 9 p.m. What? Some people come to Europe as au pairs. Yeah, that's becoming more popular recently. She could be a foster mom. Only a fool would hire her to foster.
You know, like Salah does help me, obviously, but I've just been trying to use my energy for like other things. And so I've been kind of just offline. And
she would be so nasty. I mean, she would be nasty to her own kids, but imagine how she would act towards other people's kids. Like, she just would not give a crap. She would be the type to leave people with like permanent brain damage and like not tell anyone that anything happened. Stealing their food. Oh, you want a fruit roll up? Mama Foodie's gonna have one too. Hee hee. Beauty bite. Fruit roll up beauty bite. Uncrustable beauty bite.
Just taking a rest, you know? Sick days. I wish they were paid sick days. That would be cool.
Oh shoot, it is hollow. They got me in the first half, not gonna lie. The head is solid and then the body's a little more hollow. I mean, that's not quite as hollow, but yeah, it's still hollow. No
such thing as that in the YouTube world, I guess. But no, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I'm just joking around. But yeah, I know a lot of you are probably curious, freaking out, like, she hasn't been online in one day.
Now, nobody was. Like, what are you talking about? It's not 2021. And you're running around Gatineau with Natter and people want to know what happened. We know nothing happened, or you're in a hospital, you know? Wish me luck. I'm taking the bus from now on to and from work. Sold my car. What'd you do that for, girl? Good luck, I guess.
I'll try to go live. We're using my live streams. I'll just probably be sealing. Probably be boring until I do feel a bit better. Excuse me?
You saw the talk on Twitter? I'm not even sure what people were saying. Like, visa run, going to Canada in a hospital. One of those three things.
So I'm just being cozy.
What is the point of this video? Like, I have vertigo, like that's it? That's the revelation. I have vertigo. I've been missing because I have vertigo. Then lay on a pillow and go live. I don't know. You know what I mean? She would always lay on the llama and go live. So I feel like it's something more. It's not just vertigo. Yep, that right there tells you all that you need to know. She would totally lay down and go live. Something happened. Something happened. Not the pillow talk videos. Yeah, the llama pillow talk videos. You remember how boring it used to get? Like during the Natter saga, late at night when she would lay down in bed and have the live stream on and she'd just be staring at the chat like high as a kite. Staring at the chat, waiting for someone to ask her a question or like move it along. I don't know. That was the most boring, worst thing ever. She won't last the entire summer in Kuwait. I don't think she will either, but she's also going to go to Thailand for like a month. In September, October, November-ish. Not all 3 months, but some in the fall. Let's just say that. She's going to go to Thailand for a month in the fall because supposedly she has to do that every year. Isn't it super hot in Thailand too? I think so. But maybe not quite as bad as Kuwait. I don't know. Did you know the US, Chantal's not going to like this. The US is actually fatter than Kuwait now. They like did a new study in like 2023 where they concluded that about 40% of people are obese. Was it 40? 40% of people are obese in the US, I think was what it said. And in Kuwait, it's like 38 or 39% are obese. So beat you, girl. You know what was interesting to me? Canada was like 27% obese. What's the difference? Like, what is the difference between the US and Canada to where it's 13% less obese? I don't know. Is it like the French part of it? Like French people diet more? French people are skinny. Skinny legends. Skinny legends. Oh yeah, the South in the US. Yeah, like Texas. Mississippi. It's probably the South. The additives in the food. Yeah. There's a lot of like different things that are illegal in Canada to add to the food. Like red 40. Yeah, red dye 40. Yep. Why don't they just use something different besides red 40? Like, why do they still keep using it? Because it's cheap, I guess, right? It's all just money, 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 money. I mean, everything is just like, the US is so like margins and money above people's safety and health. It's been like that for a long time now. Profit margins and money over people's health, wellness, well-being. Because just think about it. I mean, they make these algorithms that get you like addicted to social media. Then they feed you this food that has like literal poison in it. Like, it's crazy. I mean, there's literal like scientists that their job is to make like flavors for Taco Bell that like people cannot put down. Like, the food scientists, flavor something, flavor specialist or something like that. It's like a specific job. And like that's kind of cool, but also like fucked up. Like it sounds like a kind of like a cool job, but like I wouldn't be able to do it because of the ethical implications of it. Because you know people can't control themselves.
In my room, in my bed, watching creepy movies. And yeah, that's about it. Just spending time with my family, my cat, my
Watching creepy
Salah,
movies.
my husband.
Oh yeah, I have to watch The Last of Us. Did they post the new episode? I didn't watch last week's. But I already know everything that happens because I played the game.
That's really about it. Trying to think of some new merch ideas, by the way, which, you know, thank you to all
Her life is a creepy movie. Exactly.
of you who have purchased my merch. I know it's not like the best merch out there. I'm not a graphic designer. It's expensive to hire a graphic designer, and even if it's crappy, you know, it's what I can do for now. So I might do some of my drawings and put them on some merch. I don't know. You guys can let me know, like, you guys can let me know what you would purchase. I could make it.
Nothing. It could be the coolest thing in the world and I still wouldn't purchase it if it had your name attached to it. Thanks, but no thanks.
I can draw it for you. Like somebody requested the drain rat, and I thought they were just trolling, but
Drain rat, yeah.
shout out to you because they actually did buy a drain rat hoodie, and I was like,
Drain rat pencil case. That's the only thing I would ever buy. I wouldn't, but I want to say that to see if she'll make it. Someone bought a drain rat hoodie. Like, why?
wow, that's awesome. So thank you. Thank you very much for buying that.
Yeah, the picture of Natter that she drew with like a pen on the counter. Mm-hmm. It looked it was like uncanny. Literally, the farms like found him off of that horrible picture she drew on the back of a receipt, like in pen. Like, what? Yeah, put that on a shirt, please.
So yeah, I guess that's about it.
Please,
you know?
please, please.
Like I said, I'll try to go live because I miss you guys.
Fly? Are you calling her a fly because she has like the big eyes? And then she's wearing like the black hijab. Like she does kind of look like a fly. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Who is buying this genuinely? It's all like BS. I mean, clearly there's something more going on, and she's just like, I have vertigo. Does she have vertigo? Maybe. I don't know. Don't really care. Is there something else going on that's worse than vertigo? Yes. 100%. 0%.
I just haven't had the.
Yeah, Tana Mojo mugshot moment. What was Tana's mugshot from? I can't even remember. Underage drinking? Yeah, I think she was like underage drinking at Coachella or something. I don't know.
Gee.
Or like a festival.
But yeah, I haven't seen a doctor about this, so granted, I don't know if it's vertigo for sure, but I'm just going off of the symptoms. Like, I've had this exact feeling a few times in my life.
It's vertigo.
And I did see a doctor about it then. I know there's a lot of reasons you can be dizzy.
Like, don't come to us until you go to a freaking doctor at this point. Like, you know what I mean? What the hell are we going to do? Tell us when you already have a game plan and you've spoken to a medical professional.
So that's why if it doesn't go away, probably by tomorrow, I'll go to a doctor. Like I'll go to either the clinic or somewhere, because yeah, you know, I have a lot more illnesses and health issues than I did.
What's vertigo? It's like extreme dizziness. A lot of people get it when they're like up really high, like a fear of heights. Their fear of heights like triggers their vertigo, which makes them like dizzy to the point where like they can even pass out. Like severe dizziness and like sickness and like, yeah, you can even get like nauseous. Yeah, like car sick, kind of nauseous type of feeling. Mm-hmm. Unbalanced.
Back in 2005, like a ton more illnesses and health issues than I did. Back in 2005, like a ton more.
Wait, what? She had a ton more health issues back in 2005 and they went away magically? Right. No, you've just been living with them and feeding them for 20 years now. Literally 20 years.
I'll go to a doctor. Like I'll go to either the clinic or somewhere, because yeah, you know, I have a lot more illnesses and health issues than I did back in 2005, like a ton more.
She has more now. Okay. I didn't hear that right. Me making a fool out of myself yet again. Well, obviously, yes. She has a ton more health issues now. That's what happens when you don't take care of yourself for 40 years. Like, yikes, cities on bike titties.
I really didn't have many health issues in 2005,
Yeah, her diabetes went away.
but I still had that pretty bad vertigo episode.
She had no health issues. Well, she was obese. She maybe had pre-diabetes. Or maybe it was like just starting. So like that was the onset.
And I had to be medicated for it. So even if I go get some medication, because it interferes, like it impedes on your daily life, you know, like I can't do pretty much anything without feeling like, for a few minutes, yes, but then after that I just have to rest, like, because I get so dizzy. And
this is where we're at. This is where we're at. She can only stand up for a few minutes. You know what that means, guys? Like, she's basically sofa bound. So she's not cleaning, like, or doing anything. How long is Salah gonna put up with this? How much do I weigh? That's okay. That's not rude. I talk about it a lot. About 170, between 170 and 175-ish is like my maintaining kind of weight. Where like I'm not on a diet. I do eat like junk food sometimes. I maintain about 175, but like I don't go crazy. Oh, I'm 5'6". If she lives past her 50s, I'll eat my hat. Well, girl, I think she's sticking around longer than any of us. She's a cockroach. She's a cockroach, and Allah works in mysterious ways. Like, only the good die young. So, you know what that means. Yikes. You're exactly the same size as my husband. Right? We're like, what's the word? Husky. I've always been like husky. No, I don't know if that's the right word. Chubby. Big? Are you calling me big? I need to work out so I get one of those like hard bellies. Like beefcake bellies. I wonder how I would look if I like went to the gym every day and ate a lot of protein and like bulked up. I want to gain weight, but like muscle. That's my goal. I want to be 5'6", 200 pounds of pure muscle. That would be like beefy, 200 at 5'6". Yup.
Nauseous because of the movement feeling, you know? It's so weird. I don't like that feeling of being like not grounded, like ground.
I want to be like super beefy and big, or like UG. Just kidding, but like my sickness. That's my sickness.
It down. You know what I mean? Like it almost like how would I say that? It almost brings about some kind of like anxiety or panic attack in me, like if I think about it too much. So I've just been trying to rest and, you know, but yeah, I'm a whole mess. What else is new? So yeah, that's where I've been.
The bigger the glasses, the smaller the face. Yes. Ricky Dillon. I seen him recently. He looks completely different. Like he was a super skinny, like twink. And he's like a in between an otter and a bear now.
Just taking it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Don't remember what that song, how it goes, and I don't remember who sings it. But anyways, if you know, let me know in the comments. I do miss you guys, and I will hopefully see you for a live stream at some point, but it will be a ceiling boring one. But we can just talk and hang out, you know, like good old chums do.
So that's all she's going to be able to do. Wait. How is she sitting up for this whole video, though? This is 12 minutes of her, as far as we can see, sitting up in a computer chair. And I don't see any vertigo happening. Live vertigo. So yeah, she can't do anything anymore. Like, if you can't stand for more than a couple of minutes without getting extremely dizzy, like, there's a serious problem. And she doesn't even seem to really care. That feels like an actual reason to go to the ER. Except she goes for like stupid reasons, and then when it's like actually crazy, she doesn't go. Weirdo. Don't be on that weirdo shit.
Yeah, I'm just wearing the sunglasses just because I look like really,
Excuse me?
really awful.
Because Salah. You guys think Salah put his hands on her?
Like, I haven't seen the sun in a few days, you know, and
She's
I'm
a
not feeling
vampiress.
good. So it's still not too hot. It's still spring. So at some point we do have to go swimming.
My chat froze again. I was like wondering where everybody went. She's live now and she's fine. Really? Okay. Well, let's go over there. Just let's finish the last 15 seconds.
As for my boil situation, it's actually it's almost like healed. It's like it's pretty much it's on the mend, so that's good. You know, thank God for that. And that's it. I don't know what else to say.
You're a skinny legend, sweetie.
Nauseous again, so
You're
I should probably go.
Skinty legend.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Very what's the word? Very suspicious. Now she's nauseous. Breakfast. It's 7:30 in Kuwait, I think. Yeah, it's 7:30 in Kuwait. 7:30 Kuwait time, AM. So she's having breakfast. It's 12:30 New York time. Wow, her eyes, like, they look really
Are you gonna pay
red.
his trip too, Crown Princess?
Was she celebrating 420? Do Muslim people celebrate Easter? Or, like, a version of it? They don't really follow, like, Jesus, do they? How do you not follow Jesus?
Block the word vegetable.
Like,
Lemon mint.
just
yeah.
kidding.
Let's just go get a whole bunch of drinks.
I just can't, like, growing up Catholic, I can't imagine, like, religion without Jesus. Because it's so Jesus heavy. Like, yeah, Jesus is a prophet in Islam. I don't know if they believe he resurrected or not. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, like in Catholicism, like it's so Jesus-y. And even like Mary, like so many statues of Mary, the Virgin Mary. Girl, you went around and you got, you just didn't tell. Pregnant by the force. Girl, no, you were out there spreading them legs. Getting little baby Jesus. I don't buy it. That's probably really offensive. I shouldn't stream this late.
Camo? Oh,
Right? She didn't want to get stoned. Yeah. Right. You had to be a virgin.
where they are.
That's
still up for that.
crazy.
And he's still sleeping. No, I'm not. I'm feeling better. I'm not dizzy right now, Brunella. Salmon and acorn
Body of
squash.
Christ.
Yum.
Amen.
I'll have some, please. Punk rock. Hello, punk rock. I need you.
This is soul sucking. Trisha's pregnant again. I saw that. She's on tour. She's like pregnant and touring. I'm like, wow, I need to get it together. Like, if Trisha freaking Paytas is pregnant and touring the country, like, I can do a little bit more. You know? You can do a little bit more, girl.
Has to make me a grocery list and meal plan.
Meal
Thanks,
plan.
Dorito.
Oh, Mormonism. I'm obsessed with Mormonism.
He doesn't. He's self-employed, so.
When does Secret Lives of Mormon Wives come back? Salah is self-employed. That whole situation, I would like to know how much he really makes a month, if anything. Like, what if he makes nothing? It's all just her. Are you okay with being the breadwinner to your man? My Nana was beaten by Catholic nuns for writing with her left hand. Yeah, that was a thing. I'm left-handed, so they tell you that, like, you were born 50 years ago, they would beat the shit out of you. Like, that is not funny at all. It's horrible. It's wicked.
He can literally do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I was told that, but not like that. I was told that, like, you were forced to write with your right hand back in the day. Like, I wasn't told that they would beat the crap.
Hi, Robert. He actually doesn't do much work at all. And still gets paid. Because he's a business partner. So he goes to, like, meetings. They're not, like, really formal. And yeah, you know,
He goes
yeah.
to meetings.
And, like really formal. So he goes to like meetings. They're not like
Lies.
really formal.
Yeah, MLM. It's giving MLM, right? All the buzzwords, meetings, self-employed, which a lot of people are self-employed and not doing MLMs, but a lot of MLM girlies like to hide behind that. Oh, I'm doing so well self-employed, working with Rexa Smoothies. I don't know.
And yeah, you know, yeah. He went to Thailand for a while. Hi, Ramon.
I kind of wish I was right-handed though, because when you write, I only write in pen, but you smudge it. When you're a lefty, like you smudge if you write in pen. You have to be careful. It's annoying. It's also annoying, like the spine, the spiral on the side of a spiral notebook is super annoying if you're left-handed. Like, the world is made for right-handed people. So it's just like, there's some annoyances sometimes. Hey girl, how are you? Are you looking to make some extra money? I haven't seen you since high school. Oh my God. Well, I'm doing super well financially lately. Yeah, one of my girlfriends got me into Unicity. Ugh, and I have never felt better. You won't believe it. Like, you just drink 2 glasses a day and it all just comes out. Like, I felt like I was in ecstasy on that toilet. Becca on the brink, thank you for being a member for 7 months. And hearts and hearts and hearts. Thank you. Salad is a boss, babe. Yes, he is.
If I had an
Is Party Light an MLM? Or is that different? Like, you guys, do you guys remember Party Light parties? It's a candle company where you would have a party like Tupperware parties. But at least Tupperware is like good. And Party Light, like the candles are decent. They're not like horrible. They're not like amazing, but it is an MLM. Yikesies. So Tupperware was an MLM? Tupperware party. I remember going to like a couple like of those parties when I was a kid with my mom. Yeah, like Avon parties, some sort of jewelry party. Yeah. MLM parties. Pampered Chef. Do you guys know the Pampered Chef? Pampered Chef parties. That was a thing. My mom bought a lot of Pampered Chef stuff. I mean, she always said it was really good quality, but it's definitely an MLM. Your auntie did Pampered Chef? Yeah, it's like everybody knows somebody who did something. Your mom did Avon for a little and still buys Pampered Chef. Yeah, a lot. I guess it's decent. Like, I've only heard people say it was good. It's expensive, but it lasts, as far as I know. Not an endorsement, just what I heard. That Chapel Rowan interview made me so mad. Which one? The one with Alex.
emergency, I would go down and up the stairs if I had to.
What did she say? Hi, Daddy. It's Alex. No, hi, Daddies. I don't know. Welcome back to Call Her Daddy. It's Alex Cooper.
Thailand for a little while. Hi, Ramona.
Wait, she's going
He
back?
went to Thailand for a little while. Hi. He went to Thailand
Cuba.
for a little while.
She almost said Cuba.
Hi, Ramona. If I had an emergency, I would go down and up the stairs if I had to. Like really had to, I guess.
I would go down and up the stairs if I had to.
It would take me a while to go back up because like out of breath, but thanks, Jaspers. If you are a business partner and you own part of a business, yeah, you do just collect money. He does do some work, but like it's not like a traditional 9 to 5 like people think. Like not everybody works a 9 to 5 job. It's 2025. Like
So he's barely doing anything? So you're telling me he could be doing a lot more, and y'all could have a better living situation.
you know. I've explained what he does a lot, so
Could he do it
oh, but you know
all?
what, Maggie, who cares?
Could he do it from Canada?
Why do you care? Are you paying our bills?
Salah doesn't work. He scams. What if he's actually just on the phone all day, like talking to elderly Americans and trying to get them to like buy Bitcoin and send it? Jeez. This is Salah, this is Steve from Wells Fargo. I need you to buy 50,000 in Bitcoin to get your account back. Girl, bye.
You don't have to pay our bills, right? So why do you give a shit? Like, why are you guys so concerned what Salah does? He'd sit on the stairs and bounce. Oh yeah. Keep them guessing. Yeah, true. I only work when they call me.
I need your full debit card number and PIN. He's sending those fake unpaid toll texts. I get those. I'm like, I have an app. There's an app for that. At least in Pennsylvania, like there's an app where you have your Easy Pass and you can add money to it, and you know, it's all on there. So no, I'm not falling for it.
Yeah, at the time he had things to do because of work. Yep. At that time they were busy setting up like a new shop, so
I'll get texts. Like I got a text the other day that was like, do you authorize this charge for $150 at Walmart? And then it had the name of a bank. Like, what do they do? How does that scam work? Like, if I texted back no, where does it go from there? Because, like, that's the first thing. And it was the bank that I used, so I was, like, a little spooked for a second. But I was like, nah, no, this is never real. So I just checked my actual account, and there was no pending charges, so I knew it just wasn't true. But wonder what they do when you say no, don't text anything. I didn't. Oh yeah, your Amazon account has been hacked. Someone bought an item for 2K. They probably try to get your Amazon login and then try to get your info off of that somehow. Or just like order things for themselves on it.
a new thing or whatever. I don't know what they were doing. Travel content is always interesting. There's nothing wrong with asking about that.
Travel content.
No swearing. Shit is a swear word. Hey, Victoria.
Are you traveling, sweetie?
None of their
Like,
business. None of their business. What his business? Yeah, exactly.
I don't exactly see you traveling, sweetheart.
Why don't you do couples channel? Because we don't feel like it right now.
Yeah, what about the couples channel? Girl, she can't even sit up. Well, apparently she can. She can't even stand up. for more than a few minutes now. Like, how is she supposed to do a couples channel or travel, guys? Like, stop trolling.
Move in silence. You don't want people ish. True.
Move in silence.
I look flushed. I gotta put makeup on.
She has this really huge, like, chip on her shoulder about everything.
Sorry, Lambo. I don't think I'm gonna be going back to Cuba anytime soon.
Why would you put makeup on a dirty face? Like, at least wash your face first if you're not going to take a shower, you know? I'm going to have my Uncrustable. Is she bedbound? She's about 65% there. She can only stand up for 5 minutes. She's like couch bound. You can apparently sit up because look at her. Love these. Love peanut butter and jelly. Ew, don't lick your lips.
You all attacked them whenever they did. That's not why we're not doing content. We just, I don't know. Canadian coffee? Double.
Because she doesn't do anything. That's why they're not doing content on the couples channel. If they were going out for a day on the town, like they don't even spend time together anymore. Because if they did, she would record it and put it up on the couples channel or something. If they went like out to eat or to dinner or to a museum or to the park, she would film everything. She's always filmed everything. The only reason she's not doing it now is because it's just not happening, period, point blank. Right? Last time she could barely walk with him on the beach. Right. You remember that time? I think that was like, gosh, was that 2 years ago? I don't know. 1.5, 2 years ago. She was on the beach and like it was bad. She was beet red. Like just walking up and down the beach, like nothing. I know it's hard to walk on the beach, but it was like she was doing extreme exercise.
Thanks, Lily.
Oh, really? She just said in the Power Out Live that they were going to start posting on the couples channel what changed. The vertigo. When was the last couples content? A long time ago. Not the hamster though, no. Let me look. Salad and Chinny. What if they named it that? Salad and Scam Towel. Okay. 4 months ago, we can't believe this is in the Middle East. I forget what that was. Was that like the market? Yeah, they were at this like market thing. And then like she took a stroll in the gardens. She can't do it.
All right, time to go wash up.
That handy vertigo flared up. Vertigo is the new
It's gonna be hot today.
sciatica.
It's gonna be like 20.
Oh yeah, what happened to her sciatica? That like went away. She used to say that to get out of stuff. Girl. Orange is the new black. She should go to jail.
28. There's the rolling blackouts. Actually, the blackout that they did the other day was to prevent rolling blackouts in the summer. So there should be toast everywhere. There should be less this summer. But the last summer, I've only experienced like...
Oh, they're doing it on purpose? Like one of those type of things? Oh, wow. Chantal's not going to put up with that. But imagine in the summer, it goes off in the summer, like she's going to be in hell.
Maybe 3 or 4 at the max. Thanks, discombobulated.
She does. She looks and seems a bit pissed, to be honest. Yeah, something's up.
But yeah. All we know is Zoffa King. I just finished your video and got here. How's your vertigo? Zanzibar. I'm feeling a lot better. I don't feel like dizzy anymore. I feel a bit like exhausted, but that's about it. Average undesirable. Hello. Yeah, they do. Skies full of stars. I've been
Late night summer streams. Oh, for show. You know it. Every Sunday, Shook After Dark. Wink, wink.
keeping track of the news, which I should have done to begin with. You love the travel content? Well,
She's in a Moodie. Foodie's in a Moodie because of Salah. Looks like she's been crying. Maybe Salah left her. Maybe she caught Salah up to no good in his man cave. Right? Like he was talking and throwing money at some cam whore. And choking his carrot.
as soon as I'm able to again, health-wise, etc., etc., you know. My sunglasses. Yeah, I bet.
She's just pissed about how hot it is. Yeah, I could see that too.
My hair, bye Milena, is like, hi Scapegoat. Actually, it's pretty long now.
She's a
I was
prisoner
getting
in
slaughtered.
her
Like,
own
how long
body.
below on my back does it go? Goes like below my teardrop.
Why is someone telling
Hi,
on me
sweetheart.
in her chat?
How are you? How are you? Do you have to babysit in the morning?
Teardrop said,
Rebrand as
who
Weight Loser
cares?
channel. I like that name.
Just let the girls be girls. Like, don't, like, no. Snitches get stitches.
So, that was a filling breakfast. Arabic is hard, for me anyway.
Raspberry.
What? That's blasphemy, Lambo.
This is new. It's a new one. Raspberry spread. Pretty good.
We love Teardrop here. Teardrop has never abandoned me. Foodie Beauty, famous weight loser. I just opened YouTube and was going to watch an old video. Hi. Hi, Kitty Kate. Natasha. She took your spot.
Is that really Ashley Lambo? She came back? Or is that like a troll?
Not yet. I like the shouty head. Teardrop. Hello, girly. Did you FaceTime
You guys remember Ashley Lambo?
your family for Easter? Actually, yes, I did.
Rain and Petals Teardrop. Rain and petals eavesdrop. I used the wrong word. Did you guys hear the song?
They're all having
doesn't
a
go
party
like
without
that.
me. I wish you were here, cutie.
It's probably a new Lambo and Foodie thinks it's the old one. Probably. It's real. It's her. Oh, wow. Okay. Because remember, there was Sofa King, Lambo, and plain cheeseburger.
Look like I feel
That
better.
was the Holy Beezer Trinity.
Yeah. I do. Milana wigs if you need a topper. Hi, Charlotte. How was Buster? My mom sent me a picture of Buster sitting on the Easter Bunny. It was so cute.
Ooh, I want to get into K-Beauty.
I don't know if they had ham. I didn't ask them what they had. They didn't show me the meal. They just like all said hi. Hi, Sarah. I don't remember what they usually make for Easter. I think it's like a Christmas dinner. I think they do make ham, yeah.
Yep, it's just like a Christmas dinner.
It's just, I'm surprised Buster didn't bite the Easter Bunny. It was like this.
Sing something in the deep voice. I don't know what. Trying to think of something and then don't put me on the spot.
Bakery. Ew. I know, I gotta go brush my teeth now. Cream eggs,
Okay. Everybody's talking all that stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live? Tell me why. I don't give permission, make my own decisions. That's my prerogative. That's my prerogative. Okay.
I know. My mom watches some, probably not much of it, no. She's gonna buy some of my merch. Do you know this crazy period eyes? No. I'm gonna use this to relax and fall asleep.
She has period eyes? What's period eyes?
Nina, oh. Parrot eyes. I think I saw a clip a long time ago.
Somebody in her chat called her huge, big boy virgin. A neutral.
Does she look like the Crypt Keeper? This crazy woman who claims to know me.
Okay. Oh, it's like the Crypt Keeper.
Prove it, lady. And she calls me a cow. Like, I'd rather look like a cute cow than the fucking Crypt Keeper lady, so keep barking at nobody.
Who is that? Do you guys know who she's talking about?
Hey, Rosa.
Period. Period. Who's the Crypt Keeper? Does anyone know? I'm not like, it's been a while since I played around in the bottom of YouTube. Or sorry, the bottom of Girl World.
I don't know, Nina. There's too many crazy women. There's too many. I was watching Yo Mama last night. There was this woman with no chin talking about reading. There's so many people who do tarot cards on me, and they're so full of shit. It's so funny. It's actually hilarious. We need to do a tarot watching stream reaction.
Yeah, do it.
It's hilarious. Hey, little Nitty. Silver Moon, thank you.
Well, girl, I think it's, at least when I do it, like, it's for fun. You know, it's not because I actually think it's 100% the truth. Everything that I'm saying in this video is 100% truth, and you can believe what you want.
Everything that I'm saying in this video is 100% truth, and you can believe what you want.
Everybody's talking. No. Mrs. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. You want a piece of me? Is it Rose Thorn? She's the Crypt Keeper? No, she's not. She does tarot, though.
Yeah. She messes up names and tried to work around it.
She has a crush on the Columbine guy. Didn't she say that? Like she had a crush on Klebold or something when she was in high school?
Yeah, true. These people are insane, man. Parasocial, yeah, that's what it is. And like, they still say that. They still think that I would want to be with an abuser. That's how sad these women are. They're fucked in the head. Disgusting women.
Oh, that she would take Natter back in a blink of an eye. I think she would too. It's not that simple, right? See, that goes against everything that she said back during that time. It's not that simple, guys. Like, he has this different side that you guys don't see. Like, it's amazing to me. And then sometimes he's not. Like, I'm just going to go back to him. You guys just aren't there. You don't understand. It's my life. But now, what makes you think I would ever get back with an abuser? Maybe because you did it like 10 to 15 times. You ran back to him like 10 to 15 times. Constantly defended him when you were in good graces. Spent tens of thousands of dollars on him to lift him out of poverty. Went to Dee Dee's fish market just to please him. But no, you would never go back. That's like crazy to even think about. I think that they had a love that like she doesn't have with Salah. I think they're definitely missing something and she knows that, her and Salah. Like there's not that love, that crazy love like she had with Nader. Just not at all. I mean, she doesn't have that at all with him. Yeah, and they don't have adult relations like at all. I mean, Nader would flipper flipper. Nader would switch his positions for you. They were up and down, left and right, you know. Down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And now she doesn't have that at all. Like Nader would turn her inside out. And now she just doesn't have that. So come on. Won't you give me something to remember?
I don't know what's wrong with them. They all look like the croque keepers. Croque madame. No, I've tried croque monsieur. Who's the fraud? Oh. No, I don't watch them roasted Korean. I haven't seen anything about those idiots. Idiota.
He turned her inside out.
Is that Italian for female idiot? Let's go out somewhere. We need new clothes, yeah. I'm not buying new clothes until I don't know. Maybe this is the weight I'm gonna stay at, but no, it's not. We should do something fun. Oh, don't feel bad, Millie. You work out too much, you said. So just take a day off. Latifa. Hey, Max in space.
Ooh, somebody asked, have you ever heard about Pete's again?
Did you see Shanny Live today? Her son was in chat and Rev was arguing with him and Shanny. No.
Who was in chat?
Did you see Shanny Live today? Her son was in chat and Rev was
Her son gets in the side chat?
arguing with him and Shanny. No.
That's so sad. Like, imagine your mother is so addicted to the internet that, like, your best way of getting into contact with them is going into their live stream and, like, chatting. Sad.
I didn't, Sarah. I don't watch her directly. I only
That's probably what it is. Like, he couldn't get a word in. She wouldn't respond to any texts or calls or anything. So we had to go to the side chat. Rev argued with him and called him a B. That's sad, yeah.
Tune into Carrie. If I can stand to hear their voices, I'll watch it through Carrie.
He's horrible to those kids. He's like one of those wicked step parents.
I'm not getting cheeky chick just now. Julia, she has tufts of hair now on her face like this. Wait, let me show you, but let me move my brassiere.
People can be really nasty. Did you guys hear about that? It was a family was living together. It was like a blended family, 2 sons, a mom and a dad. Well, like the dad's with another woman. And then when the dad passed away, the mom like hid him in an attic or something for like 30 years. And he just like started a fire on purpose so that he was able to get out like 30 years later. Isn't that crazy? Like he was locked up at like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 or something. I can't remember, but yeah, she like kept him in an attic for 30 years, like, and fed him like 2 sandwiches a day. He was like rail thin. Yeah, he was 68 pounds. He pretty much just had to go to the bathroom like wherever in the closet, like, and yeah, it's just like one of the worst things I've ever heard. The police guy was like, This is one of the worst. This is the worst case of abuse I've ever been privy to. Yeah, he had to drink water from like a toilet. Yeah.
Baby. Baby. Look at this hair is getting long. Oh, you cute.
But that's crazy. Like, and I think one of the guys like went to elementary school with him and like they thought that he had moved away or something. They were interviewing like someone that went to elementary with them like 30 years ago. And yeah, they thought he like moved away, but he was just in an attic the whole time. He's our age. He's 31. Okay, so it was like 20 years he was in the attic. The evil stepmom is out on bail. Why? That's crazy. How can you do that? Like, and why would, like, she has to be really sick because once he's 18, I mean, she can just make him leave. You know, like, you don't have to take care, if you hate the kid that much, you don't have to take care of them. But instead, she decided to continue to torture. Like, that's crazy. That's like especially crazy.
Dude, you stupid. Juice. Hi.
I'm so late. Is this foodie? Yeah. This is her right
Baby.
now.
Smushy face. She's
Right
getting
this very second.
getting big, huh? And getting like fluffy. Get like.
See if it gets any better.
No, I can't have hair.
Vertigo. Right?
Great
Brush her.
cheese.
Right?
If you don't know
Brush
me
her.
by now.
He's
6X.
32. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty inclusive nowadays.
Yeah, I think it was 20 years then, right? Like she locked him away when he was like 12. And then 20 years, he's 32 now. So just imagine that, like, I'm 32 since he was 11. Okay. I'm 32. So just imagining like everything that I've done and been through since age 11. Like, what if I was in an attic the whole time? Like, that's just crazy.
I'm gonna order some stuff from Temu because it's they have big sizes.
His public statement, no.
It's cheap, and I need to order some CPAP filters. I'm on my last one.
Girl, no Temu. It's
I spent a lot of time on TikTok.
super
More than I'd
unethical.
like. Hot pizza rolls on lettuce. Let them cool off.
I know. Temu CPAP filters is crazy. I thought you were
Man, I don't know.
26
I want to order my own merch. Yeah,
in 2019.
I have to buy it, but I'll get some of it back. Can you play Crazy Frog for us so people stop saying he moved out? Nah, let them say what they want.
I know CPAP filters from Temu.
But yeah, he probably would.
What is he doing? He's gonna like move his stuff out.
Can you play Crazy Frog for us so people stop saying he moved out?
No,
Nah, let them say what they want. But
he's not there.
yeah, he probably would.
Is that what people are saying? He moved out, y'all. He moved out, you guys. I believe it. I believe it. Or did he? I don't know. Because on one hand, like, he just gets to enjoy the place. Like, he doesn't have to touch her or do anything, really. So why would he leave this apartment to go back to a crap hole like he had before, you know? I don't know.
Thanks,
You know what I
Maximum
mean?
Space. Yeah. Plus, I just took a couple days to feel better, you know?
He's not going to leave his luxurious condo to go back to a crappy studio like he had before. Unless he's just that fed up with her, you know? Which could be the case. But it's going to take a lot. Because clearly he's already put up with a lot.
What allegations, Eleventi?
You remember the other places that, the other places she lived in Kuwait? The first one was the, like, closet studio. And then they got that second apartment for, like, a few months. That was weird. And then they quickly ran to this beachside, luxurious fart box. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember when people were putting reviews on her apartment building? And including pictures of her naked. What allegations? I don't know. What is she talking about?
What allegations, Eleventi? Which allegations now? I'm not up to date.
I think she means people saying that Salah put his hands on her, which oh, Shani accused Salah, it looks like, based on the side chat. But people were saying that because she was wearing sunglasses. Now she's not.
What am I
And you
accused
can
of? What am I
tell,
canceled
like,
for now? It's exciting.
there's
I need to
nothing.
make a canceled shirt.
She really does remind me of like Muck or Jabba.
Baya? No. Samoan. Teresa, hello. You miss hating Crazy Frog? 6-pack of chicken wieners, bees.
I know, was that
More allegations.
did she just crap
Yes, I
herself?
need to hear
Like,
them.
ugh.
It's so interesting. Salah moved out or some other such conspiracies, your sunglass bees. Oh, yeah. Tax evasions?
I think Salah's gone. Where is he? Salah's like not there, dude. But I don't know. Like, would he give up his
Oh, I see
luxurious?
somewhere.
Like, there would have had to have been a big blowout for him to give up his luxurious fart box. And go back to like the closet. He probably just brings women there. You know, he doesn't even need a red room anymore. Foodie having a big blowout is more likely. But in another way. Girl. Ew. Maybe he became a dad. Yeah, he has to take care of his kid. That's what it is.
Drama.
No way she's holding it together this well if he's gone. Well, what if he left 3 days ago? She made that video. She was gone, and then she made that video today, and now this. Her eyes are red, like she was crying. But she's keeping it together for the live stream, but you can tell like something's on her mind.
Crazy Frog time? Yeah, Lily. You know he'll always be up for a Crazy Frog.
No, he won't because he's not there.
I don't think so, Sarah. I'm gonna message them and be like, yo, can I have free merch? You were
Or what,
accused of lying
lockout?
about the merch prices?
I don't give a crap about her merch.
I can't change the price. At least I don't know how. If someone knows how, let me know. Because even I think the hoodie's kind of pricey. So I just upload my design, pick the products, and the price is set. So if you
Nobody's buying it anyway, and if they are, like, I'm judging you. So I'm not even gonna come for her
You can change it. I have no idea how.
on that one. The keyboard isn't there anymore.
Cancel chart. Sketch of the Kia.
Is she on a phone? Yeah, she's on a phone. What if Salah took the laptop?
Because your man gave
Doesn't
you the
matter.
shiner. No, that's your man. Shani, that's your man.
That came from
Your man gave you
Shani.
someone, remember?
Ooh, she's fighting with Shani.
I know, yeah.
Drama.
Okay, should I take the Gaviscon? No, I'm not doing it. Oh, your request for the tea. Okay, so that's it? You are the host of this picture, just like my profile.
She's making a whopping $13 off of a $60 hoodie. Yeah, sounds about right. Remember when YDHB had merch? Her merch scandal. That was like one of the first cracks that started to form with YDHB. And she got a lot of pushback because she was selling like Amber's image on a shirt. And people were like, I don't know. I mean, you're already making money off of like videos about her. Now you want to make like clothes with her face on it. Like, that's like too far. You remember those days? Yep. Yep.
Yeah, probably best to just stay out of their drama. Iconic moments merch is needed.
That's not for her to use. That's for Amberlynn. Iconic moments.
Isn't she Christian? Yeah, my ass. Roasted Korean. If friggin' Katy Perry can make it to space, Foodie Beauty can make it to Everest. Yes. Thanks, Roasted Korean.
No. Those two things are not equal at all. Plus, all Katie had to do was show up with a daisy. Come on now.
Yes. I showed her earlier. I don't know. Oh, moving my head too quick. Okay.
That was so funny that like Bezos's girlfriend went. Don't believe that happened. You don't think they went to space? There's pictures of them in zero gravity, but I mean, you can do that on Earth. So who knows?
I know, I just took the flip-flops off. Are they still there? Because I don't want to risk it, people ordering them and there's no print on them. You know what I mean? I don't know. You ever feel lonely? Not lonely. I miss my family, but...
Go back to Canada.
Helicopter at Everest?
Go back to Canada. Yeah, the PP rocket. And then the head came off. That was kind of like scary. Like, I don't know if I would ride in that. That was kind of scary looking.
Meclizine? I have to check if they have that. McDouble and hash brown. I'm waiting till lunch. I hate breakfast stuff. Yeah, I heard that there's like a maneuver and stretches you can do for vertigo. Ugh. Sit and spin. That's not very nice, but I should make one. A BB mixed hash browns always sound good.
We need to do like a back to Canada spell. Go, 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 go. Back, 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 back. To, 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 to. Canada, 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 Canada.
The problem is they're not filling. You need like 10. With the
We
vertigo
need
imagine.
10.
Hey, Truth Fairy. Vertigo is my only symptom, yes.
I'm manifesting she's living in like a tiny home or like an RV or like a car. Oh my gosh, her living in a car trying to like date someone who has an apartment so she can move in. Arc.
Penny Dreadful.
Sleeping on the floor of Dee Dee's condo. Arc. Dee Dee, please, I have nobody.
Intruder merch.
Oh my God.
Move my head side to side. I'm gonna.
Sleeping on the floor of Dee Dee's condo. Okay, I'm not gonna watch any more of this because like it's soul draining. It's like draining. I can feel myself like losing energy, losing vibe, losing aura points. Yeah, I can feel myself losing aura points watching that Foodie Beauty live stream. Like, yikes. It's just hard to watch, like, because she doesn't have a topic. Like, she has nothing. She has absolutely nothing. Van life arc. Yes, Foodie Beauty driving around the USA. Foodie Beauty takes USA, where she drives around in a van and tries new fast food in every state. Right? Like every you know, there's different fast food restaurants, like for example, what is it? Fuck. Am I like forgetting? Bojangles is only down south. Bojangles. Do you guys like that? It's pretty good. I ate it in, I think, Richmond, question mark. She could get In-N-Out Burger in California. But whatever, just like whatever's the exclusive fast food to that state. Yeah, Culver's. I don't have any of those. So yeah, that's like exclusive. I'm trying to think if I have any exclusive fast food. No. It's all the same as what everyone else has. The Heart Attack Grill. Yes, of course. She would have to stop at the Heart Attack Grill. Go to the Heart Attack Grill, meet up with Nico Cotto and Candy. Many more fast food eras to try. Leave Salah. What? You've never been to a Waffle House? Really? You're not missing much, to be honest. You can make those same waffles at home. Like, there's a lot of waffle makers that look exactly like the Waffle House waffles. You seen Bojangles in Ohio? Really? I never have. I wonder if there's any like near me, because like I've never seen it. Is J-Bay still in jail? I don't know. You are receiving a call from inmate J-Bay from the Seattle Area Correctional Facility. Do you accept the charges? No. Nope. Profit margin on waffles is insane. Is it? Is that how they stay in business? Because you never really see many people in there. And you always hear about like the sketchy waffle. Do you guys have like the dangerous Waffle House? I swear there have been like a dozen stabbings in this Waffle House. Maybe a pew pew moment in my city. It's like the dangerous Waffle House. Like, you don't go there. You don't go there past midnight. It always happens in the middle of the night at this specific Waffle House. There's been like a dozen stabbings in like the past decade. Like, no joke. Used to sell $10 pancakes in Amsterdam. Dummies lined up for them. Girl, did you put your pancake batter in the sewer like in Paris? Is that true? I mean, it was written about, but like a real Paris, and the Paris government like said it was an issue they had to work on. So I guess it is real. But some of the street vendors like that work near the Eiffel Tower or like touristy areas will put their crepe batter in the sewer instead of, I guess, lugging it back and forth from their house or abode. Who would work there? I don't know. But I've heard that like Waffle House managers are like on call 24/7. Like if somebody calls out, you got to go in like 2 a.m. or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, she couldn't fit in a smart car. Smart car. Those look so goofy. I'm glad we've upgraded from smart car. Does anyone have a smart car? They're too pricey. That would not fly like me. Fly with me. No, not for that paycheck. Not for that amount of pay. You want to treat me like a doctor? Pay me like a doctor. Thank you. Treat me like a little dirty. I loved it. You think smart cars are so cute? I don't know. It'd be easy to park. Like, people say, like, if you're going to bring a car to New York City, bring a smart car because you can fit it in, like, random areas and get free parking. It doesn't get, like, towed by the city. And then you owe $500 to get it back. Have you guys ever heard of, like, Philadelphia's courtesy tows? That makes me so scared to park, like, anywhere in the city except a garage. But like if they need to do something, if there's any sort of work that needs to be done, they will literally just like tow your car, and then you don't have to pay for it, but it's a courtesy tow. But your car's not there and they don't tell you, and you have to like call a number and see like, did I get courtesy towed? It's so weird. But yeah. Yeah, courtesy tows. That would give me so much anxiety. Yeah, for sure. I don't even know like where to park. We were gonna park like in a neighborhood the last time I was in Philly, like just park on the street somewhere, but I don't know, I was just too like weirded out by it. So we got not a garage, but a lot. Parking lot. Kind of worth it for the peace of mind of my car's probably not going anywhere. Like, you never know, it's Philly, but Mini Cooper. Okay, okay. Your car's been stolen twice? Really? How has your car been stolen twice, girl? Like, Is it two different cars or was it the same car? Imagine having the same car stolen twice. And you never know if they like took something out of it. So you're always like Well, you have to take it to the shop and they have to like check it, but get a Prius. I kind of want one actually, but they're a little bit pricey. I want like a good one. Like I don't want a Prius, the cheapo version. C, Prius C. Does that stand for cheap? JK, no offense if you have one of those, but it just looks cheap. It really does. The like really nice Priuses look like dope. The like 2025 Prius XYZ. It looks like dope. What's like the cool ones? Prius plug-in hybrid. Oh, you can actually plug it in? Okay. There's definitely like a tax on hybrid cars. Like there's so much more. It's dumb. Honda Accord. Honda Accord. That's like everybody's first car. Everybody's first car is either a Honda Accord, a Toyota Camry, even an Elantra sometimes. Civic, yeah. Honda Civic. Grandma's Civic. A lot of those cars, those like basic cars like the Honda Civic or the Camry, they last so long. So yeah, a lot of the times grandma does give like the Camry to her granddaughter. They just last like forever. Just always have a Camry just in case. Always have a spare Camry just in case. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 A 97 Camry. My first car was an Oldsmobile. It was just a regular silver car. It was ugly. It had that like Y2K ugly shape. I don't know how to explain it. The like 1999 to Y2K era, like ugly front. Where it didn't look super old like the 80s cars, but it definitely didn't look modern. And it kept breaking down. It sucked. It kept breaking down like a lot. When I had it, it was like 13 years old. No, it was like a 99. So it was like 11 when I was driving it, and it was breaking down all the time. And we would take it to the shop, they would fix it, and it would break down again. I don't know what the heck was wrong with it, but never again. And then eventually it just like kicked the bucket, and eventually it broke down again, and it didn't, they wanted like too much to fix it, so just let it die. And then I went to college. So it didn't matter that much. Probably in Maryland you could find Bojangles. Is there Bojangles in Maryland? Like that's not south enough. Bojangles. Oh yeah, Lies and Delusion. You know what I was thinking about today? Like, some people, you feel like you're being gaslit, but they're really just so delusional that they don't see it from the truth, the true perspective, aka my perspective. No. No, but the situation, I'm thinking like, it's right in front of your eyes and you can't see it. You guys know what I'm talking about? You feel like you're being gaslit by this person because they don't see something that is like right in front of their face. But maybe they're just delusional. They're not like trying to gaslight, they're just like delusional. I think that's the situation I'm in. Perception of reality is often tricky. Yeah. Blissfully unaware. Yeah, it's kind of a situation like that where it's like, well, this is a problem, but let me just ignore it and it won't be real. It can be hard to know if it's manipulation or sincere. I think it's delusion, sincere delusion. But for a while, I thought it was gaslighting, but it's actually just severe delusion where they really just don't see XYZ. XYZ. ZH. TK Maxx. That's the only 3 British words that I know. No, chips. Plus H and Z are not words. TK Maxx. Chips. Brekkie. Is that Australian or is that UK? Brekkie. Brekkie. What else do they say? Shag. Fancy a shag. Fancy. Nobody says fancy like that in the US. Fancy a shag. Or fancy a snog. Jumper. Yeah, like a shirt is a jumper. Oi. Yeah. Oi. Oi, Harry. Oi, Harry. Fancy a shag. Tesco. I don't even know what that is. Like grocery store. Love. Yeah, love like that. Trainers. Is that sneakers? Trainers, yeah. Cheers. People cheers here. Oh, Ethan Klein. Did you guys see Ethan Klein content cop? They use the word smart differently than the US. You're acting smart. Doesn't that mean like you're acting like mischievous, but also mischievous attitude? I don't know. No, that's the US. Like, don't get smart with me. That's like mischievous attitude. Don't get an attitude with me. Don't get smart with me. Don't get smart with me, young man. Don't get smart with me, young man. Cheeky. To be honest, I don't like iDubbbz. I didn't like the video really either. I don't like Ethan Klein. And I pretty much knew everything that iDubbbz was going to talk about already because I keep up with Ethan. Well, I keep up with like anti-Ethan people, but I watched like half of the video and then I got kind of bored. It was kind of boring, honestly. I don't know, whatever. Quid. Yeah, Quid. You don't like Ethan Klein or iDubbbz? Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I dislike Ethan a lot more, but I don't really like iDubbbz. I don't really like hate him either. I do feel like it's obvious that he has like grown up from his past, but I'm just not a fan, which is fine. Like, you don't have to be a fan of anybody. Ian got it so wrong, did he? Well, I only watched half of it, so to be honest, I probably only watched like 10 minutes of it. You used to think iDubbbz was so cute. Really? Girl. He doesn't look that great these days. He kind of looks like someone you would find in a trailer park. Like wearing a wife beater and drinking a Yingling. He was too kind to Ethan. Yeah, because it's like a conflict of interest. Like they're actually friends IRL. And it's possible that he could run into him. So I think he doesn't want to go like too hard because he doesn't want to have to like run into him after. Which you could say is P word, but I don't really care about their relationship. You have to go to work. Well, have a good day, girl. We should watch Dank Fupa. What are they doing? Is that a cartoon channel? Whose World of T-shirt? Ethan is looking gaunt, like Shane Dawson, the Ozempic look. Shane Dawson's looking gaunt. I haven't seen Shane Dawson in a while. Yeah, I know what you mean. Ethan looks really skinny now. I want to see Shane. Ethan is so skinny now. He did like major Ozempic vibes. Okay, 3 days ago he was he did a podcast with Katie Morton. Isn't that the girl that like talked to Yuji? Isn't this the girl that talked to Yuji during the doc 6 years ago? The documentary that ruined Eugenia's life. No. Oh, he does look kind of gaunt. He looks British. Or like maybe even Irish. I mean, he's sucking in like his face in that screenshot, but still. He looks like your average chap. Yep, this girl, this woman ruined Eugenia's life. This woman. I said that, didn't I? I thought I said this girl. Wait, did I say this girl? Whatever. This woman ruined Eugenia's life. Shane looks like he smells weird. He probably does. Dr. House. Oh my gosh, he does look kind of like Dr. House. Yup. Yup. He's the new Harry Potter. He's the new Ron Weasley for the HBO Harry Potter. Is that going to be like stupid garbage or is that going to be good? Because it can only go one or two ways. I don't want to do a whole nother like debate bullshit. It's woke, it's this, it's that. No. But it could still really suck. Or it could be good. I don't know. Are they retelling the books? Like, what are they doing? Oh, yeah, it's going to bring up all the JK discourse again. Just let her, like, crawl back into her cave. Let her crawl back into her cave. Or don't. I don't know. Harry Potter's just played out and old. Like, the books are not good. They're good as a kid. I tried reading them recently, like a few years ago, but like as an adult. And they're just not good as an adult. After you've had like experience reading like good books and then going to Harry Potter, like it's not that great. It's okay. I think the movies are better, honestly. Yeah, I'd rather just watch the movies like any day. The park is really fun. Did you guys ever go to the park? You want us to move past Harry Potter as a society? That's not happening anytime soon. They literally have a store that's like three stories in New York City that is just like the Harry Potter store. And it was packed. Like you could barely fucking move. If that's any indication, like and that was last summer that I went. You've never read or seen anything Harry Potter. You do not feel left out. You've never seen a movie. I just feel like they used to play them like in school, like if we had a free day or whatever. Oh, Harry Potter. Or, oh my gosh, Finding Nemo. That was like when I was growing up, the go-to movie they would play like in school if you had like a free period or free day and they put on a random movie. It was always Finding Nemo. Like I think I've seen that like 100 times just in school. ABC Family Harry Potter Christmas movie marathons, right? Right? And just like the Christmas scene at Hogwarts. That is very nostalgic. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for joining me, even though it is Easter. I thought about moving this to tomorrow, but just thought we'd keep it on Sunday. People can watch it on the replay if they want to, but I will catch you guys very soon. I definitely will do I will do a recap of her super secret live stream as long as it's interesting enough, which they've all been pretty much interesting so far, but how long can she keep this up? I don't know. So I will do a recap of her super secret live stream on Wednesday. Try to get it up as early as I can. That's a battle, but anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. All right. Good night, everyone.